Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
It's Sacktown Sports breaking news.
I know you guys are looking at me a little like, what is he about to do here? But look, I just want to get this out of the way. I want to get it out of the way at the start of the show. I just want to be done with it. I know I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm going to say it. I ordered donuts. They're on the way. They're going to be here in about 8 minutes because today is my Friday, and then I'm gone next week. So, Chris, I'll let you know if you wouldn't mind if we're on break, I'll go get them, but they have instructions to text.
You add coffee to that?
Oh man, you know what sucks about that? I did, but just for me, because I forgot that we didn't have coffee this morning. All right. Oh, I wonder if I can catch them. I forgot. I ordered like a little mocha-y thing just because it's
okay.
No.
It's a Jamocha.
A Jamocha.
Jamocha.
All right, you know what though? Hey, I ordered a large, so just go grab two. No,
I've got one straw
Oh, coffee through a straw
for you two.
Oh yeah, like Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah. It's a spaghetti straw.
Yeah, I'll split the. Oh, you want your coffee like plain and black or something?
Mm-hmm.
No. So you can't go with like cream and sugar.
No.
All right. Well, okay. On the off chance, maybe
you're gonna be the one that saves me.
Maybe.
Gonna be the one that says, after all.
Only 30 days away.
Hey, look, I don't want to reignite this. You got to admit, that's kind of their cheesiest song, right? Even though it was their first big hit, Wonderwall.
How was it their first big hit?
I thought it was. Was it
No.
Champagne Supernova?
It was, what's the one from their first album? Like Cigarettes and Alcohol, I think was like their first.
Did that chart well, though, or was that just like...
See, I don't know, like the U.S. charts.
I really
and
think
all of that.
Wonderwall was their big splash.
Okay, I'll allow that to be their big one.
And I've always looked at their catalog. I'm like, that's, look, that's, we all.
It's like, hey, it's their Hey Jude.
No, All Around the World is their Hey Jude. That if you want to do that thing, then you could say that's their I Want to Hold Your Hand.
No.
Yellow Submarine.
Can't buy me. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Ringo had to, you had to throw in at Ringo. And then you put it on the fridge.
Here's a little donut for Ringo.
All right, here you go. Here you go, Rings.
Good job. Good effort, Rings.
Good job, Rings. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in.
Good morning.
It is, what is it? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, but it's my Friday. I'm gone tomorrow. So I know. Where's Dave's always on vacation, guy? Because
Friday,
down on Thursday.
Having the Friday off or the first day off is elite, though.
It really is. It really is. Here's the thing, though. Monday off, greater than signed Friday off.
How about putting them together?
The best.
Yeah, this is a pretty.
I would
move.
say it's like, like the difference between flying to Vegas and driving to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like driving to Vegas is like a lot of fun. You're just hanging out with your friends, just like getting excited because you're going to Vegas. But coming back, it's just like, oh my God, why didn't we just fly?
It's the worst.
Stupid. This sucks.
Right, okay. You lost me in the beginning because that sounds terrible. But yes, I will even admit, as much as I hate driving or Vegas, it's better on the way there than back.
Taking the Monday off is like remembering that you paid a little bit extra to fly there.
Yes, because exactly right. Here's why it gets the edge, because even though you're working it all evens out. You're working a 5-day week the week before, but you have the excitement of knowing that you're going to have that Monday off, and then you get the Monday off, but then you only have a 4-day work week, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I'm still kind of getting. If you take the Friday off, hey, that's really awesome that week, and then the Friday off is awesome that weekend. But then when you get back Monday, you're like, oh.
Yeah, but yours is elite on both ends.
It is 100%. Well, mine's the elitist.
Well, yeah, it's a Friday off and then an entire week, and
then a Monday off
around Monday.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of things will change between now and then.
A lot of things. When
styles
it's
change.
time to change. Time to rearrange. I think I can say this, and it's not a bit. If I could trade what's happening over the next week and a half for it to not be happening for a while, I would happily.
One part of it, or 2/3 of it.
2/3 of it.
The trip will be fun.
The trip will be great. Fly fishing with my dad, my buddy, and his dad. It's gonna. I do know this. Like, I tell my kids this all the time. I call them.
Shut up there.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-oh. Hey, could you go downstairs, please?
The coffee's here.
The donuts are here. All right, on the way. Thank you. By the way,
say on the way. Thank you. Make sure I give you a huge.
Huh? What an idiot. He forgot his key. Wow. Welcome to, I thought you were a manager. Jeez. Talk about irresponsible. Also, I'll wait for him to gather him. Is it strange that I feel a little bit, I've always had this thing about that because.
About what?
Well, Ari Graswich ruined me when it came to things like this because I was his little bee. And he would be like, get me coffee. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Go. He would always order me around as an intern. He was a total D-bag about it, right? So there's still a little part of me that's a little bit like, hey, Chris, could you go get the donuts? Like, I should have gone and gotten them, and he could stay up here. Like, I really do feel a little bit guilty.
What if something happened to him on the way down there?
That would not.
Your first thought was to laugh. Okay, I got the real answer.
Hold on. Okay, are we okay on the scale of
your imagination
falling down the stairs to murder?
Okay. Let's start with falling down the stairs.
Funny.
Okay, but injury.
Oh, falling down the stairs, but with injury.
Yeah, like
less funny.
Funny story.
Story.
Guess what I made Chris do?
Right, and then yes, like minor injury. Major injury, like breaks his shoulder, leg, not as funny. Like
do you sign the cast?
100%. I draw something on that. Yeah, exactly. I draw. Never mind. Oh, hold on here. Oh, I know what he wants. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, I was. Hold on. Let me turn off my mic. Okay. All right. Hold on, Jason. Go ahead.
I guess we have a situation. I don't know if this is Donut Guy calling Dave or if it's Chris calling Dave. I believe it's Chris. Or maybe he fell down the stairs in real time.
He needed, I had to give him they gave me a PIN code.
Oh.
And it's the last 4 of my phone number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can give that out.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I
What about the murder part?
Super feel bad.
Okay.
100% feel bad.
Yeah.
Not a good story.
No.
It's a story.
Would you ever have someone go downstairs and get you donuts again?
No. I'd be scarred.
The donut murder.
Right. The donut murders.
Yeah.
No.
Would you talk in the documentary?
I would.
Yeah.
Be like, I never thought, when I said, Chris, I was trying to do something nice, that it would change their lives forever.
Yeah. And little did I know.
And I definitely talk like this.
If I could take it back.
If I could take it all back.
I would have got jelly filled.
No, I know Chris and I would go back and forth, but no donut's worth a life.
Would any part of you feel bad that you talked down about Oasis? This is one of the last conversations.
Okay, no, but I will tell you something. Here's the question that pops up in my head now. At some point, do we still eat the donuts?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Like he died for them.
Yes.
So we're honoring him. It would be a dishonor.
He died so we could eat.
Yeah, it would be like if you're, you know how like when you're out hunting and you shoot a deer, right?
Sure.
Like just letting it be like, it's a deer, cool, I'm just going to leave. No, you have to honor the deer.
Right.
By, all right. What?
Oh, is it bad? I don't see coffee.
Come on.
Or did Chris take it?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's a mysterious laugh.
Did they not get? Okay, hey, I'm texting them. So is it a bit? Are you okay? It's not a bit. Did they not give you?
Do you believe him?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I just was about to text the driver.
Yeah, I'm not messing with someone's job over a joke.
It's okay. We're just going over. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, I almost texted. Did they not give you the coffee? But I think the better thing to do is. Thank you very much.
Where's my damn coffee?
Yeah, and then I'll ask. I don't want to seem rude. Very much. Did that because I know I paid for it.
It's on the receipt.
Yeah. But here's the thing now.
What if he's enjoying it?
Hold on. What if they didn't give him the coffee?
That's what I think happened. He said that they didn't give it to him.
Okay, and then he's got to go all the way back and get the coffee. Do I tip him again?
Is this a deal breaker?
I don't.
How about I order coffee?
No, it's just I already paid for it though. But like, it's not.
Well, they'll give you like a refund for it.
Oh, they will.
They should.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I don't.
You should go to the app and say, not to the person. But the app and say like, hey, I didn't get.
Isn't that a whole thing though? For
no,
I mean, it's $2.95. Like $2.95 is $2.95, but like.
You know what we could do with $2.95?
Yeah, right. Exactly. I can. Yeah. Rate my courier thumb up. Delivered with care, friendly service, great communication, and very efficient. 5 stars.
So they did everything right.
But I'm thumbs downing the hot coffee. Here's my choices: small portion, not so tasty, messy presentation, soggy or leaky, or cold or melted. Small portion. Is the only thing that's close.
I would go with soggy and leaky.
And then, that used to be our morning show name.
Yes. Oh, they were great.
So what? I don't have a place to do I just write a note in here that says they forgot to give the driver the coffee, and I'm submitting. Thanks for rating your order.
Good job.
And the thing is that this whole thing, you know, what's really sad about this is part of the reason I was motivated to do this is we're having our coffee machines replaced in the offices. So there's no coffee here today.
Oh, wow.
So like, I if I'm being honest, I don't
come in with coffee a lot.
I do. And I didn't remember until I got here that they're doing that. So, because Chris surprised me with that. So that
I'm taking care of it.
No, it's just
these better pass the Allen Styles
test. That's right, because the other thing here
Did you get glazed?
Yeah, I ordered them blind.
You did,
but no, like
blind.
I mean blind. And I could only order one of each type because there wasn't a place to order two glazed whatever. So let's see here. I mean, hey, that's pretty decent.
Those little
donut holes.
Yeah. Cute. I'm gonna hang on for a second. Thank you.
Hold on. They're fresh.
Eat fresh.
So anyway, well, that's disappointing.
That's your Friday.
Yeah,
the coffee was catch and release.
Yeah, like if you shot the deer and back to. So had Chris been murdered,
yeah,
we've established we would have eaten the donuts because he died for them.
Yeah,
he died for our donuts, which I would also pay to have on his grave.
You can sign the cast.
Least I could do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a grave.
Well, what else are you gonna have? What are we just gonna bury you by the dumpsters?
Just throw me away.
Where would you want your? Hey, would you want your? Where would you want your ashes spread if we had ashes?
Etihad Stadium, Manchester City.
How about the Oasis show?
Well, they play everywhere.
Yeah, but would miss your trip. Would you want Sean to take you?
Oh, no, he doesn't get the tickets. Nobody goes.
Wow.
If I die, nobody goes.
Wow. I will tell you something, Chris. I mean this. If you die, I would take your
very
ashes.
big if.
I would take your ashes to Etihad.
Thank you.
I would do. I would spread them. Wait, to be specific, where?
They've got like a ceremonial garden outside the stadium.
We just built ours a couple of years ago at Huddersfield Town. For real, this is not. This is. I know we're having fun, but I don't want to mess around with this. I was blown away. Maybe my second trip out there, and there's a hearse going through the parking lot outside the stadium in Huddersfield Town, and there was a whole procession behind it. I remember asking one of the people that worked there, like, what is this? And I said, oh yeah. When a lot of times when hold on. I'm so sorry I didn't pick up your coffee. Unfortunately, the receptionist seemed a bit sleepy, and I think she forgot.
Now we're pushing the blame to multiple people.
I asked him about it, and he said everything was already in the box. Okay, no problem. Appreciate you. Be safe out there. Let's just write it off.
Safe on the streets.
Yeah, be safe on the street. So anyways, I don't think this is uncommon out there. So like longtime supporter passes away. Mm-hmm. They actually have like funeral packages where like, and they can go out on the pitch and do a thing. And then they have the wake in one of the rooms there and all that. So that is actually like and then we have a memorial garden, just a nice little, 300-foot walk from the front gates where, people go on off days, especially. I'll go up there. I like to walk, take that walk. It's nice. There's a little canal there. It's nice. And, you'll see people there just kind of, there's a couple of benches, and then they have these plaques where people will say like, Alistair Smith, 45-year supporter up the town type of thing. And people will lay flowers and all that stuff. So it's actually, I mean, to Chris's point, yeah, Chris, if you had been murdered by the donut, we were going through a whole thing. Like, at what point, if something happened to you, would it not be funny? Like,
murder was the extreme.
Yeah, it was on a scale of.
So, like, if I had a heart attack going up the stairs,
we didn't have that in the.
We didn't say that.
We just had a fall.
Well, heart attack funnier than murder.
Yeah,
but not funny.
No.
Because I was explaining how
funnier.
Well, if he doesn't die, then he comes back after like a long rehab, and then how many times? Eventually, we're doing a bit where we're like, "Don't have a heart attack climbing the stairs." LOL.
If he fell on the donuts.
Oh, like pancaked them.
Yeah. Not funny.
That's not funny.
Oh,
because at least if the donuts were fine.
Yeah, but you just push them.
Do the job. Do your job, as Belichick would say.
Did you get the donuts back to the studio?
Also, I was explaining how Ari Grazowitz used to make me do crap as an intern and abused me, and that kind of abused me as by making me do crap. Not
if you do that to interns, you're a real jerk. Pierre.
Did Pierre do that to you?
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Chris loves Pierre.
That's so weird because when Pierre was my intern, we're talking about Pierre Nugent, who's now like a TV reporter in Colorado or Minnesota. Yeah, that's right.
2 states.
I there was always a thing on my show. We had interns, and yes, we would have fun with the interns, and they do. But for example, if I ever asked an intern, because remember, it's just me, or me and you, or me and Sean Thomas. Like, the worst I would ever do would ask an intern to get me water because I'd be in the middle of doing the segment. We'd have like 20, 25-minute segments at the time, and I'd like be coughing. And even so,
water needs to have ice in front of me 15 minutes before the show so it has time to melt.
100% not true. 100%
Chris
not
knows.
true.
This sounds very factual.
100% not true. He's a liar. He is a lying liar. Face.
I would put the water in front of him before he got on the show because I knew he would ask for it at some point.
That part is actually
that
is above and beyond. That's actually true. And I would try to do things. He might back me up here, but he should if he's telling the truth. I would try to do things like if I sent an intern to go get me something, I would always let them I would say, get something for yourself or keep the change.
Get a water for yourself.
Get something like make it worth it.
And I continued the tradition.
Good. Yeah, exactly. And then so to this day, what this whole thing started because I said, I feel I still have a left brain hip check where I felt kind of bad saying, hey, could you go get the donuts? Because it's like, well, I could go get the donuts and you guys like, I feel like there's a little bit of, hey, Chris, go do the thing. And I feel, but then, I would happily go get either your guys' donuts, especially if I'm getting some donuts out of it. So we're all in. Everyone's pitching. Well, really, except Jason in this case. I'm just saying because I bought him and then he got him and then,
Yeah, I observed.
Yeah, you observed. But that's fine. It's on a rotational basis. You bring in donuts. We don't do anything.
Yeah.
It all evens out. It's all about teamwork.
Yeah.
To make the beam work.
Mm-hmm. We need that thing working.
Ryan says interns have disappeared from the entertainment business. We don't have interns in post sound anymore, it seems. Yeah, the thing is, I believe in internships. I think internships should exist. I know Chris and I have some disagreements here.
I agree that interns should exist.
You think they should be paid, though? Yeah. I understand if somebody's trying to break into something and it's a choice between unpaid intern or no intern, I'm cool with unpaid intern. But that unpaid
You're okay with not paying someone for their labor.
No, I'm okay with having somebody trying to break into a business that's tough to break into, getting valuable experience and education that they can use to get into that business. So, for example, we go to college and we, as I'm finding out, pay a lot of money for not on-the-job experience and education to get in somewhere. I'm fine. My line is, okay, if it's unpaid, it's unpaid. It's better than nothing, okay? And yeah, there are some issues with it. We work in black and white too much, and no pun intended. I understand the issue with, well, that's kind of a privileged thing. Maybe somebody's not in a position to be an intern that where they can work for free. Maybe that's a thing that Jill can do, but John can't because their families. I'm not immune to that, which is why for me, if you're going to have an internship and it's going to be unpaid, they need to get something out of it, number one. Number two, the shift should be no longer than maybe 2 or 3 hours. And it shouldn't be, hey, sit in the corner and collate these forms and do that for a year and you get it. You're not an office assistant.
Which is what it turned into.
That's exactly what it got abused terribly.
Also because then more rules started to change where things couldn't be done. It's like,
that's right.
We're kind of losing the point of the internship.
That's right.
But more times than not, people that were interns.
That's right.
It didn't take very long to find out, wow, that person's staying longer. That person wants to
gone.
learn the board.
That's
that
right.
person wants to learn this. They're here on a weekend.
That's right.
I think we're going to hire this person.
Were you an unpaid intern?
I was.
You were, and now you're the APD. Was Pierre an unpaid intern?
Probably.
He was, and now he's
a jerk.
Right, he is. I was an unpaid intern. Did you? No, you came out as.
You got paid immediately.
I knocked their socks off.
I think Matt George
He's the last one.
was the last unpaid
Matt
intern.
George was the last intern and the first paid intern.
Is that like made
That's
the move?
Actual?
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
For the last few months, he was being paid.
Interesting.
And then this was a fun conversation to have because
then
then he got a job here. And then me and the producer at the time said, well, you already have this money. Can we have some of that money since we're going to be doing his job? And they said, no.
See, that's funny.
Sounds like greed.
Right. Serious greed. Deuce was an intern.
Yeah.
Morgan was an intern.
Yeah.
But how many great people did we lose because they just couldn't afford to do something for free?
We don't know.
So that's the catch-22, and I'm being serious here. Your point is not lost on me. So then it comes to this conclusion. Do we want to have no Deuce, no Mo, no Matt George? Or likely no, or they go to another road, or is that the trade-off? And you're probably thinking, well, it doesn't need to be the trade-off. These are big giant corporations, but that's just not reality. It's just not reality. It's just not how it works.
I mean, I guess I know what Chris's point, but you could make the point on just about anything. It's like, okay, we have a job available that does pay. And let's say the pay is not enough for someone. Same idea. It's like, well, how many people do we lose there?
That's exactly right.
If the base is whatever salary and it's like, hey, this is going to cut it. Well, we're going to lose people that way. I don't know. It's a never ending scale.
I would also say this. If you're getting into this business to make money,
right,
you're probably going to get disappointed.
I still remember when someone from the radio station came to my college and said, who here is looking to get into radio? And a few of us raised their hands. And he said, that is the stupidest thing you can do.
That's honestly, honest to God, the last time I did one of those. That's what I do now. I'm not that blunt, but we get talked to. We get people all the time, kids in college, whatever. Hey, could you call me? Could you be on my podcast? Could you this? Could you come out to the school? And I do those, and I'm always very truthful. Don't do it. If you have talent,
to make you buy donuts,
right? You can now do with a computer and a tiny mixer board at home.
Yep.
What and make it. If you have talent, that talent will shine through at some point. This is not the business to get into to make some cash.
You used to need the platform. Now you're the platform.
That's exactly
Good
right.
business.
The Giants won again. The A's lost, and the Raiders opened their preseason tonight. All of that was our leading off, but Chris kept talking. Safe or out? Jason, we'll talk to you about your Yankees. I got a Shohei Ohtani question and big contract extension in the Major League Baseballs with the Red Sox. Thumb down. Okay.
I think he's a stud.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about that next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
You still have 40 million plus vehicles globally that are driving around with a potential ticking time bomb, a grenade in either their steering wheel or their dashboard. When we look to what injuries may have transpired from a defective airbag, we generally see loss of vision in an eye, or we see facial lacerations. We also see hearing loss. Unfortunately, we started seeing death after death after death. When that passenger airbag exploded, it basically degloved his entire face. He lost his nose, he lost his right eye. The type of catastrophic injuries that one is more accustomed to seeing in a Hollywood movie, not something from a device in an automobile that's supposed to protect you. Morgan & Morgan has a national reach in terms of handling and prosecuting cases, notwithstanding the team of lawyers that we have collected that focus only on product liability day in and day out.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Juice box. I'm a mom.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check. Oh, hot sauce. Take it.
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins, a balloon, sweet one sack. I've got cupcakes in the car.
Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line, $100 per month on Experience Beyond. Finance agreement $829.99 and qualifying order. For well qualified, plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay out via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our Giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting their focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884. Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Welcome back. Shockingly, Ryan Kevining camp on the chatter, whining about something. That never happens. This live show. Can I just say, I was literally bullied into saying we would do.
Were you?
Yes. Wasn't my idea. And I said we would do it. It was very clear. Year? I didn't say when. And I don't think people realize the amount of time I've spent behind the scenes trying to get this thing together.
Yes.
Like, I have legitimately.
There have been logistics talked about. I'm engineering talked about.
I'm trying. It is not easy.
We can't just open the door and say, "Hey, everybody, come on in."
Which was my original idea. Just hook us up down in the listener lounge and let's let people. No, you have to give out tickets. There have to be rules written and approved by attorneys. There has to be security, at least some person there. I think somebody mentioned we might have to have an EMT if we're going to have any sort of food. We have to have people sign waivers for allergies. Like
interns.
Yeah, right. It's like, dude, come on, man. Can we just do the thing? So it might end up where, I don't know. So where it's at right now is, do we do it here, which is what I want to do, or the other option is to find a place to do it at a restaurant, because apparently
use their liability.
That's exactly right. Well, that's exactly right, because then all the legalities go to them and they're responsible for it. But the problem, the reason I don't want to do that is because I don't want people to have to pay anything to do this. I want them to come here and us have catered food that has either been sponsored or paid for by us. By us, I mean not us. Yeah,
I got the answer.
Yeah, Jason Ross.
We'll do it at your house. I see no problem.
As someone that used to work in the food industry, giving people food isn't an easy thing to do.
It's not, dude.
There are a lot of rules that you have to follow.
It's so lame. Like, can we just
sign the form for these donuts?
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we
you can't have like sandwiches being left out for a day and a half? And
I mean, what could go wrong?
Can't we have like a master waiver that's like, okay, no matter what happens to you, you can't sue us. It doesn't matter if you're allergic to something, and doesn't matter what it is, dude. Can't sue us if you sign this. You can't sue us for anything that happens to you while you're on the property for the next 4 hours.
That covers it.
You said to do it at my house. That's obviously not going to happen. But now you've got something in my head.
That was
I bear with me. I could rent an Airbnb, and then it's just got to have internet, right? For us, I could rent an Airbnb that's centrally located for a day, and then just have everybody go there, so we could literally have like a house. It would have to work. You would have to have a big living room or something.
I think you're still dealing with the same.
The legalities, all right. But so, anyways, the people on the chat need to understand. And by the way, Chris is backing me up, and you know if he is, it's happening. So,
how many of our weekly conversations about the show have started with, what can we do to get people here?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's become like this thing. And you know what? Can I tell you? We got to get the safer out. The only way, I'm just telling you right now, and this is where it's a catch-22. The only way it's going to happen eventually is if I throw a tantrum. Like, at some point, I'm going to have to throw a tantrum. And I don't want to do that.
Because do you want to waste your tantrum on that?
I want to save my tantrum for important things like donuts and coffee.
Yeah.
From the 916, today is my dad's 88th birthday.
Yeah.
He is starting his cancer treatments.
Oh, man. Let's go.
Any chance for a shout out? That's Lloyd Reynolds in Carmichael. Oh, Carmichael. We have a strict no shout out rule on this station, or on the show. There is an asterisk.
Yeah, Lloyd, no shout outs.
No shout outs unless your name is Lloyd Reynolds.
What are the chances?
What are the odds? What are the odds?
I mean, it's in the...
Yeah.
We had to sign that waiver.
Listen, my dad's 82, and I think he's incredibly old. 88.
But his name is not Lloyd.
It's not. I'm not shouting at my dad. Well, Lloyd, we are all...
Let's go, Lloyd.
Let's go. We're all thinking of you, and please keep us updated. Happy birthday, exactly. And sorry that your birthday present is, starting this, but you're going to beat it. So let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going to, honestly, for one day only... This is the Lloyd Reynolds of Carmichael edition of Safer Out. I'm dedicating Safer Out.
Seems right.
To Lloyd.
Yeah.
So let's make it work, guys. Christopher Laud, Lloyd Reynolds, Safer Out. Question 1.
Jason.
Yeah.
The Yankees finally won, beating the Rangers 3-2. Is this the start of something special for the Bronx hitters?
Well, as Lloyd knows, they are now a game and a half clear of the rest of the competition for the wild card spots. That was a big win. Texas would have passed them, but they didn't. And they're back.
Yeah.
The Judge is back.
Back.
And they're 1-1 with Judge back. So here come the Yankees back to the mix of the AL. So you better back off.
I couldn't have said it better.
And get off my back. Baby got
back. I want my baby
back.
Baby.
Back.
Baby.
Back?
Ribs.
Oh.
I'm
back
in the saddle again.
Yeah.
Oh, I slipped and fell. I think I'm going to need a eotomy. Remember from this movie? This is, you know what? Lloyd deserves better.
Yeah, sorry, Lloyd.
We'll get it together here. Yeah, look, who knows? It's one win. But yes, Aaron Judge is back.
Yeah.
And they won, and that's a big win.
It is.
It really, truly is a big win. These are starting to be a little more important.
Yeah, they would have been swept on a 6-game road trip. So they got one.
They got one. You know what?
Come home.
Hey, 1-5 better than 0-6.
Yeah.
Hey, question 2.
Fact.
Shohei Ohtani got his 1,000th hit with a home run while striking out 8. Is he a Hall of Famer already?
Wait, he struck out 8 times and got a hit?
No, that's not great.
Make up your mind. Does he pitch or does he hit?
Yes. Yes. So this is interesting. He's a champion. He's got World Series.
He's 100% a Hall of Famer. You know why?
Why?
Because obviously, like, if for some reason he stopped today,
like
whatever reason,
let's just say he retires.
He's like,
so
yeah,
we don't jinx anything.
Yeah. it's the mystery of what's left.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's already happened, his Hall of Fame career, right? Tracking all of those things.
Yes.
And then it's, man, imagine if that's the rest of the conversation.
As of right now, he has a lifetime batting average of 281.
Okay.
He has 668 runs. He has 264 home runs, 642 RBI, 161 stolen bases. But he also has, some pitching stuff too.
How many wins does he have? 30 or something?
I'm looking for here's the thing.
Thanks,
it's all weird because it just gives batting. Oh, wait, here we go. Pitching. He has 38. He is 38-19 with a lifetime ERA of 2.98. I know, right? Yeah, I know. Seriously, he has a freaking 2.98 ERA, and he has, where's his strikeouts here? 633 strikeouts in 500 innings.
Here's one for you. Let's say he finishes his career. I don't know. We're projecting the way he's going.
Yeah.
Could he go in as a Hall of Famer? He will as a hitter.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, he's going in as a player. Could his careers go in as Hall of Famers, pitching and hitting?
So this isn't, you mean as separate Hall of Fames?
I mean, they won't do it that way, but could it?
I think what will end up happening is it'll be a different plaque. It'll be like a plaque that has the batting stance, and then they'll do something there.
But it could have a different name somehow, and as a pitcher, does he go in?
You mentioned if he retired today, right? I'm trying to, not to get crazy, but you'll see where I'm going here. But would it have to be a tragedy for him to make the Hall of Fame? Here's my question. We've seen guys like Roberto Clemente, who would have been in anyways. Thurman, I'm putting you on the spot, but I don't know either. Are there examples of injury cut short careers that made the Hall of Fame? For your what if point, which I agree with, I know there have for death, for tragedies that have happened. I know we've seen that. I just don't know if there's an example, because these are 100% not individually in a vacuum. These are not Hall of Fame numbers
because of the longevity.
Because 100% because of longevity, and baseball is a gatekeep Hall of Fame. I 100% agree with you. He's a Hall of Famer today because of the influence and bringing over from Japan and following in Ichiro and so many others' footsteps, because he's a hitter and a pitcher, because he's been so excellent. But it's if it was an injury, non-tragic reason for his career to end.
I'm wondering if there's anybody else in baseball he's 2 MVPs?
I think so, yeah.
But it's not in the Hall of Fame.
That's a great point, too.
But
I guarantee you this. Isn't he the first guy to make the All-Star game as a hitter, and also he started it as a pitcher?
Yeah.
That's I don't think Babe Ruth ever did. Maybe he did.
Well, and the other part you asked about injuries cut short, there's people I'm thinking of, but I don't know if it's they played longer than
right.
Grant Hill. Isn't Grant Hill?
Grant Hill, yeah, he is, but Brandon Roy isn't.
Yeah. And is Grant Hill there because of Duke as well? It's the basketball.
Yeah, that's a great point too, because baseball doesn't do that.
Or did he play more than I remember?
Yeah. It's interesting. Well, hopefully he'll have a very, very long career. Very, very quickly, number 3. Actually, we got a break. You're right, Chris. Let's take a break. I do want to ask you this question, though. When we come back, I'll ask you the quick number 3, and then we'll get to the Raiders, who begin preseason action tonight. Don't go away.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800. And you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Juice box. I'm a mom.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check. Oh, hot sauce. Take it.
Really? I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins, a balloon. Wait one sec. I've got cupcakes in the car.
Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
The
24 monthly bill credits, new line, $100 per month on experience beyond. Finance agreement $829.99 and qualifying ported. For well qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay off via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See TMobile.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Golf.com's Josh Sens offers 5 common golf course maintenance mistakes and tips to correct them. You've hit the green, and to fix your divot, you jam your tool underneath the ball mark and lift the soil, but the right way is to circle the edges of the mark with your tool, gently pulling the turf toward the center. Second, when fixing divots in the fairway, fill it with sand until it's level with surrounding turf, and gently smooth it with your foot. Third, when the course imposes the 90-degree rule, it means to stay on the cart path until you can turn at a right angle to your ball, minimizing wear and tear on the turf. 4, when you're driving on the course, proceed at a modest pace and avoid staked and roped off areas. Avoid sharp turns, wet turf, bunker edges, tees, and greens. The superintendent will applaud you. 5, in a bunker, rake the sand smoothly and exit as you entered from the low side. Tap the sand from your shoes and leave it as if you weren't there. And now that you know, make sure your foursome knows as well. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Come on. So that was fun. We're planning the seating chart for the breakfast. We just got to get the breakfast.
Jason asked me who in the chat, if there was one seat available,
yes,
and I could choose who was to my left and who was to my right, who would it be? And then also who I would least want it to be.
Oh, I didn't hear that answer. You could share that one.
I don't feel like there's any advantage to me answering that.
Oh, okay.
I'll answer one. Okay, I'll answer there. That's a total of 4 seats.
The favorable one and the least favorable one?
There's 4 seats available. There's 2 favorable and 2 least favorable.
Mm-hmm.
I will answer one of the 4 that you choose. You choose whether it's one of the most favorable or least favorable people.
I'll have Chris pick that.
Chris, would you like me to say who one of the 2 people in the chat I would most choose to sit next to, or would you rather me say one of the 2 people in the chat I would least want to sit next to?
The one you'd most like to sit next to.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. I did not expect that.
I didn't either.
I want to set a hierarchy in the chat.
You're not going to give both, but you would choose to sit next to one of these people.
Probably. I mean, there's so many. How do I choose? Because I'd want to sit next to anyone.
Yeah.
I love all of them. How do I choose? I'm going to go with.
And would you be concerned if one of them really wanted to sit next to you?
Dave, sit here. Dave, there's a seat right here.
Like, would I be outwardly?
And I have your plate of food.
Like, inwardly, I'd be incredibly concerned.
Yeah.
Outwardly, oh yeah, like, hey, I got you a plate of food. I'm going to give the right answer here.
Okay.
I would say one of the guys I would most want to sit next to is Ryan.
You heard it here. Ryan is
100%.
Dave's
is it Ryan
favorite.
Or Ryan?
It's Ryan. Rion.
Really? Okay.
No, but I know if I don't, then he's going to be sad at me. So
no one else would be.
I was really hoping you would. I was really hoping you'd ask me. The easiest one is who I would least want to sit next to.
Feel free if you'd like.
Everyone in the chat already knows, dude. Whatever point in that room I'm at, mathematically furthest from me needs to be Chris Guerrero. Preferably not in eyesight.
What if there's a chance you guys become besties?
I don't dislike him.
Oh,
it's not. Oh, I like Chris, and I appreciate that he listens every single day, usually for 4 hours. I'll go beyond that. I love Chris Guerrero. Like I job love him. You know what I'm saying? It's not the dislike; it's an annoyance.
Oh, okay.
Because he would be that guy who's like, hey,
Dave.
Hey.
I'm your fan.
All right, question 3.
I thought that was question
3. The Red Sox gave Roman Anthony an 8-year, $130 million extension. He's 21. 8 years is a long time. That's going to take him to his 30th year.
He'll be washed by then.
I can't figure out who this is good for. On one hand, I'm going, dude, if he's any sort of good and he looks like he's going to be really good,
to be, yeah.
That is I think it's hilarious that we say $130 million is a steal, but for what the market dictates and what the market is going to dictate, that is a steal.
Yeah, because, what is Shohei, obviously we're talking about elite, but Tatis and other people that have signed like 10, 12, 14-year deals, Harper and so on, Pujols years ago, A-Rod, it just, if he gets to like 24 and he's MVP caliber, you're going, it is a steal.
Right.
Now he's got to live up to that, but that's a heck of a deal.
Yeah. Imagine if he, in a way I go, okay, you're 21 years old. Oh, and to be fair, there's escalators that could pop it up to like, I think 220 million or something. You're 21 years old. I don't like saying things like that's enough money. I don't believe in that, but I'll channel my inner Chris and say that that's enough money. But also, like, dude, you might be losing out on $500 million.
Yeah. Can more people do the Bobby Bonilla?
The deferring?
Yeah.
I don't know why not. That was a big thing.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Shohei did, and there's been a few others.
But even that, like, take some of it.
Right.
It's like, let's spread this out.
That's what I would want to do. If I was in his position, I would
21. It's like, don't give me that much money.
100%. Now my thing would be this though. I would say I'll defer it, but you're either gonna give me a premium. So in other words, if I'm signing a contract and say it's $100 million, right? Okay, cool. If you want to defer 50 of it, that's cool. But by the time you give it to me, let's say it's 10 years from now, the total is going to be like 75, or you got to put it in some sort of account where it's, tied to the S&P. You're basically giving them effectively an interest-free loan.
Right.
I want that to grow. So if I'm going
to help them help you.
Absolutely. Right? But honestly, I've spent time. I think we've all done this. I've spent time on this before. Everybody has different tastes. But for me to I pretty much know the amount of money I would need to where I am set and I'm good at the maximum level is $10 million.
Right.
Easily. That's
$10 million total or per year?
No, $10 million. If you gave me $10 million right now, I would buy a cool house to live in Sacramento.
Okay.
I'd be able to buy a house on the North Coast and then a house in that I love over there, and then a house in like Mexico. So the places I love.
Save 3 properties. Getting expensive.
Well, I told for because I look at these properties.
Yeah.
I'm probably now.
What do you think the overall spend?
I'm probably now at most $3.5 to $4 million into housing.
Okay.
Okay. So gonna buy a car too, gonna pay all the stuff, give some family. No matter what, dude, I'm
dwindling though.
I'm still gonna have $5 million left over. I'm good, dude. Now I obviously have to pay the upkeep on the houses and the property. I have enough money to be able to put some of it in interest-bearing accounts and get a little something off of that and whatever. I'm just saying that's 10 million. Some other people might, of course, you could say 1 million, 2 million, whatever. It's all relative. $130 million.
I know. I was thinking of it, the 10 million came to my head too, and just a number like if an athlete, let's just say that base number got 10 million a year, if they took 2 and deferred 8 every year, and push that down. It's like you're still 2 million's a lot of money.
Would you max out your 401k contribution?
At least let them match. At least hit the match.
I wonder, one of these days we've got enough local cats that played baseball or whatever. I would really I think that would be an interesting summer sit down. Like, let's go through the basics. Like, how often did you get paid? Was it direct deposit, check in your account, or whatever? Also, did you have what were your expenses? Escrow, 401k. Do the Kings match or whatever baseball team is? Or is there a separate thing, union dues? Like, it'd be really interesting to kind of pick down.
It would be.
And then, like,
I'm sure in somebody's case, it was like, man, I still have $2.1 million left on this amazing house I bought. All right, bloop. Let's just do it. Bloop.
Gone. And then it makes me wonder, like, we'll show you, it's a bad example, but Mike Trout.
Uh-huh.
When was the last time I have a little app on my phone, the USAA app, where I can go look at my what's going on in my bank account. I do from time, I'll do that, especially around bills time and all. When was the last time Mike Trout looked at his bank account?
Yeah. Well, you know what? And I don't know why I do this.
Shohei didn't look at his.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly.
Without fail. Like, it happens every once in a while. Someone will be in here go, don't look at you said it the other day. Don't look at your 401k.
That's
and
right.
I'm like, that day I did. I'm like, oh man. I always look at it when someone says don't.
Yeah, I think that's not what you're. I think.
But the better part of it is,
man, I'm out of cash.
I've ignored it all the other time, and you're like, oh, it was doing okay.
It was. Yeah. My problem is I look at my stocks.
Okay.
My Robinhood
every day. What if you did it like weekly, monthly?
That's what I should do.
Monthly, like pick it first of the month, every first of the month. Then look.
The problem is that I have my app. They're like these big squares on my phone, and then if I turn a certain page, it tells me, and then if it's doing really well or really bad, then I'm looking at it all day, and really it doesn't make a difference. I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
So the Raiders open preseason.
Okay. More on that later.
Better deal for the Red Sox, better deal for Roman Anthony. Or I know it depends on his career, but as of right now, where do you stand?
I'm gonna say,
would you have recommended this deal to Roman Anthony if you were his agent?
No.
Okay, me neither.
I'm with you. Say it's a better deal for the Red Sox.
100%.
But I'm believing he's going to be a stud because they say, I'm going on prospects and all that stuff.
Could not agree with you more. We'll take a break when we come back. 3 for Madness. We got some updates on this ESPN thing. You're going to like some of them, I think. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it next.
The Drive Guys.
Somebody from the 916, Whitey. Tell me the last time we had an athletic front court. JK and Keegan Murray, a top 10 power forward, small forward combo. You buying that? No, you can. How you give me that 10? I mean, let's slow down. He's not even here yet. Right. He doesn't even play here.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that, or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hot Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Get in on the action at Sky River Casino. With over 80 table games, the hottest slot machines, and a thrilling high-limit room, you'll enjoy a casino experience on a whole new level. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit skyriver.com today. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Hey, you know what? You know what we need with all this talk of mergers and acquisitions?
What's that?
Someone's good at business.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly Brothers.
Good at business.
Joins us at 7:28. Sam Mamick.
Yeah, final appearance for Sam.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
It's the final appearance. Yeah, then Sam goes on hiatus.
For a month or two.
Yeah. Get some much needed. Didn't he just come back from vacation, though?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's vacationing from us, though.
Come on, man.
Do you think he got another cool helicopter ride?
How'd that go?
I don't know this, but I'm sure coming up tomorrow, I'll pre-promote on The Athletic some super awesome breaking news insight article from Sam.
On the Kings.
On the Kings specifically.
And specifically exactly what they're doing, where their record will be.
Tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Or
no, about 10:15.
Yeah, later today.
Yeah.
Not when he comes on. Yeah. We'll make sure to talk to him about that. $20, he says he's going to mention something about how, like, I said I have something coming up.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He was right.
How about just say the thing?
Yeah.
People are still going to want to read it.
Yeah. Well, he hadn't talked to the people yet.
Well, maybe talk to them before the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe know that you're coming on Thursdays at 8, 9, 8.
8, 9,
8. And then, do the thing, Sam. Question 1.
It sounds like if you already get ESPN's channel through your provider, you also get most of all the extra stuff too. Does this change your mind about the deal?
Yeah, right. Like I was reading about this yesterday that like if you have and again I'm confused, but it sounds like if you get like your ESPN stuff already, like you subscribe or through YouTube, you get all this stuff.
Did you see awful announcing?
No, what'd they say?
They said not YouTube TV.
Oh, are you serious? Yeah. Steel sucks.
Just tell me where the red zone is so I
It
know where to watch
was like
it.
basically everything but YouTube TV.
Why not YouTube TV?
I mean, who has YouTube TV?
Everyone ever. Oh, not you.
Oh, I gotta go downstairs.
All right, good luck. Hey, don't get murdered.
What happens if he falls?
Great follow-up.
It's his own.
It's his own, but he's getting it to share. Yeah, after we did this whole bit, like what he's coming in and be like, aha, you think it's funny?
Wait, if you got murdered from him based on you saying about him getting murdered, I wonder how I would react.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, kind of funny.
Yeah, it'd be a heck of a story to tell.
It really would be. But look out, just checking on my kids every once in a while. That's the not funny part. The other part, though, funny.
Okay. He shoots you.
Yeah.
Does the show go on?
Like that day?
Like right now? Like he does that, leaves the room. What do I do?
No, I think, okay, in all fairness, show does not, you go to national because there's going to be a mess. Let's be honest. What are you going to do? Is it going to be weekend at Bernie's? You're going to be like, oh, the Raiders tonight. I'm like, hey. Like, no, you're going to have
thought of that.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be able to concentrate. Or are you going to, would you do bits? If I'm like,
Dave, don't say anything if you agree.
If I'm like,
Dave agrees.
Hey, everybody who's a Kings fan in the room, take one step forward. Not so fast, Dave.
Hey.
Hey.
If Dave can say something in the next minute, I guarantee we're having that breakfast. Well, apparently not.
Do you do a memorial breakfast the following week, but I'm there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting next to your most desirable and least desirable.
So anyways.
So YouTube TV is going to keep this from you,
That's stupid. Well, the thing is,
how are you going to watch the Red Zone?
Now I don't know because I do some, in addition to getting ESPN on YouTube TV as part of my YouTube TV packaging, I also subscribe to ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney as a package, which you said yesterday, confirmed. Hulu will be fully integrated. Hulu's going away. It's fully integrating itself into Disney. So it'll still all be there. It's just you just go to Disney for it.
Gotcha.
They're already kind of doing that.
So
anyways.
Hulu is ABC, basically, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And FX.
Yeah, and FX.
Oh, and then Peacock is NBC.
Yeah.
Paramount, CBS.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I can't get it because I'm on YouTube TV, which is stupid, and why are they picking on YouTube TVers, as we call ourselves? Probably not.
Cord cutters.
Yeah, right.
Did you literally cut the cord?
I did. I cut them all. Cut the cords. When, like, the first or second year my wife and I were married, we were in like a crazy, super bad fight. She did maybe the worst thing ever. So we had one main TV, and she took the plugs out behind the direct TV that connected to the TV. They're the yellow, white, and red plugs.
Oh yeah, the official plugs.
She took them to work with her. Shut up, Chris. And so the thing is I didn't even know she did that because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the TV all day. Oh my God.
You were jealous of the move. As mad as you were, you're like, that was impressive.
Okay. You know how I felt? Remember when you guys convinced me that Chris ran those races and he fell down? Right. It was like one of those things where like I was so pissed, but I had to tip my cap.
Yeah.
Like that's really good. It's kind of wackadoodle.
Has it happened far enough back now that you like could maybe try it on her if you ever need to?
You're implying some form of level playing field in my marriage where she can do the thing and then now that means I can. No. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Scott Hansen officially announced he will continue to host the Red Zone broadcast. Hansen or Andrew Siciliano?
It's a great question. By the way, I meant to address this yesterday on the chat too, because I'm seeing more and more of these like, hey, you know what? You know who's been on the show in a long time is Katie. Was going on there. I talked about Katie. Dude, she comes on during the basketball season. Mm-hmm. She'll be back. Yeah. Nothing's wrong. Right. It's okay. Relax. Calm down. Katie,
Matt Barrows hasn't been on in a while. School?
Wait, who?
Matt Barrows.
Matt Barrows, yeah. Or why?
Football season.
Weird how the chat isn't concerned that we haven't talked to Matt Barrows in a while, and we're already in training camp. Dave, February. Look, I wrote this question myself, and I still struggle. I love them both. I really do. And when DirecTV Red Zone went away, which was Andrew Siciliano's, I was like, dude, because Andrew's like the gold standard original. He's the OG, right? Even though Scott's been doing it a long time. It's like it always felt like Siciliano was the name brand that the DirecTV, because DirecTV had the NFL package. But Scott Hansen's he's flawless to me. Like he's flawless. I
think Jason and I are on the other side because we've always had Hansen.
Yeah, so I couldn't even. I know who Andrew Siciliano is. I've never seen him do this.
Really?
To me, the blueprint, the whole thing is Scott Hansen.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, interesting.
But it's not even a shot at Siciliano. I just haven't seen him.
I cannot argue with, like, this is one of those things where somebody's asked me, like, Soundgarden or Alice in Chains. I refuse to rip one because I can't. They're both amazing.
Yeah.
I think Siciliano's doing something with the Rams now.
Yeah, he did the preseason.
Yeah. But Scott's great, dude. He comes across as just a super great guy
and just super energetic. It's like, when we play some of these highlights of a game and it's a game-winning touchdown, game-winning basket, the announcer or lady is at a 10, right? But he starts the broadcast at a 10. You're like, whoa,
oh, absolutely.
This guy's had his coffee. He's ready to go.
7 hours of commercial-free football starts.
The Octobox.
It's awesome. So I'm glad they're keeping him. I'm glad it keeps going. It really, truly is one of the jobs in this business that I'm really in awe of. How do you
love that job?
You would love that job?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
That job. It was like the Big Show.
The Big Show.
Different.
Yeah.
Love it.
Just the bladder control alone.
That's what I knew you'd be worried about.
100%.
I don't want to say it's not as hard as it looks. That's not fair, but I think that's doable.
I want to see something here for a second. All right. How long is Scott Hansen? When did Scott Hansen?
I told you this before, and it's a long time ago now, but I don't know if you remember when we literally for Kings broadcast had a 5-hour block.
Yeah.
So we had an hour pregame, the game, and then the postgame. So if the game, whatever. So if we started that first pregame show at 6, we ended at 11.
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
Not once.
I didn't get a break.
You didn't get a break.
So it's 5 hours. Again, 2 more hours is important, but it's like, halftime. No, that's when I never left that seat for 5 hours.
Andrew Siciliano is the radio play-by-play voice of the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, well, he changed that. Okay. I know he went to the Rams straight from when
he might be doing TV for them for the preseason.
So I know that. So Scott Hansen started RedZone in 2009. So 16 years. I know for the bulk of that, he's had 17-week seasons, and now he has 18-week seasons. But I'm going to use 17 as a control. 17 times 16 is 272. So he has done plus or minus 272 7-hour renditions of RedZone. Okay, 272 times 7-hour blocks. Not once did he have a bad meal the night before. Not once did he have flu-like symptoms. Not once. And by the way, maybe he didn't, but like, how insane is that?
Yeah, but I think he's never said that he has, or has. I think he's always said that he's on the whole time.
Yeah.
But if you watch, there's moments like, especially in the first window where there's 9
where they
games,
can cover him.
Yeah,
I want to say it's either once or twice. He said that he had to run out real quick.
And maybe use the restroom, and it's like
but even that is crazy
game to game. And I know it's like if there's in the morning, I think there's probably almost zero chance all 10 games are on commercials. So you just pop to another game, and he's probably gone for a minute.
Doesn't he usually narrate that though?
No, it might just go from. He does narrate a ton of it.
Yeah,
but it might just take you from Lions, Bears to Niners, Chiefs, or whatever.
Like especially if they're all close to the goal line, it'll just go. He won't even say anything. It'll just go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it just pops back.
That's what I'm saying. Boom, boom, boom. Like here's what it leads me to is this. Number one, do you think that he has ever done any form of narration in the bathroom?
No.
Okay. Number two, is there somewhere in the offices of the RedZone a chair toilet?
No.
Where in worst case scenario, they can, it's like when you go camping, dude. Right. You can lift up the cushion, just like, guys, gonna need a little bit of privacy here, and just let loose.
I know it's not the exact same thing because we have long segments here too, but it's not 7 hours straight. But we've had situations like, and if you just run down there, run back, but
you're here to cover.
Well, situation, but the there to cover it could be the game.
Congratulations on approaching 200 episodes of NFL RedZone.
Dan, I appreciate it. Thank you. I tuned in the last segment.
Uh-oh.
And I heard you guys talking about bladder integrity and that 200 episodes was just a good year for you on SportsCenter. I thought I was late. I thought I missed my slot here. You're playing my song.
All right. How often do you go to the bathroom over a 7-hour period?
0 times. I've taken one bathroom break in the last probably 8+ years. This is season 12 of NFL Red Zone.
4 years ago.
And I took one bathroom break, and I was playing hurt that day. So I had an excuse. But no.
Okay, so am I also right in inferring from that when he says I was playing hurt that day that it wasn't number one?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Right. Like I would say confirmed. Like that was, you know.
And the other part too, look, now that you've done it, you've done some fasting.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if last thing he does before he starts goes to the bathroom.
That's
and maybe
true.
doesn't have a ton of water. You know, maybe has a little bit of water during the show, but not much.
Well, I do remember a few years ago asking Elk Grove's Kyle Larson a question similar to this. And he just said, yeah, we lose so much water. We get so dehydrated. We lose so much weight in there. It's so hot that it's just never an issue.
Yeah.
It's just not an issue. You can't.
Yeah. I mean, you've gone golfing, right? Where it's like, it's so hot. You've sweat so much. I'm like, I've had 3 waters, 4 Gatorades. I don't have to go to the bathroom.
No, that's usually what it is. But weren't you there? Was it, what the hell tournament was it? This was just the last, was it McCooney? When I was partnered up with, I think it was Barnes and Bibby and a couple others, and I ate something wrong. And so I was like, guys, I may have to go back in the clubhouse here. And then we passed a bathroom, and then Matt Barnes was making fun of it. And then turns out he told a story. I'll have to bring him on to talk about it. But when he was taking pain shots at one point for an injury he was nursing, and he didn't know the side effects. And right before, like literally as he's getting wrapped up, his legs, his knees, right before tip-off, he trusted something he shouldn't have, and he had to get completely unwrapped, hop in the shower, change,
clean up
on aisle 5, and he wasn't out. He was a starter.
Oh.
So they had to go tell the coach what happened. He didn't start,
delay of game.
And then he had to get, so I remember that because I thought that was a really good story.
3 in the P.
Stinky.
Question 3, please.
Question 3.
Roger Goodell also said ESPN, who owns their rights to RedZone, meaning they could use it for other sports like college football. Would you watch this?
I got to tell you, out of all of this is the thing that excites me the most. Jason, college football RedZone. RedZones. Welcome to SEC Red Zone. Welcome to an overall Red Zone. Welcome to ACC Red Zone. Welcome to FCS or FBS. There are so many possibilities for Red Zone in college. Pick your own Red Zone. Here's the 12 games I want. Bing, 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 bing. Now, you probably couldn't do that because they have to host it. But
so I say you love college football. You love Florida State football.
I love Florida State football first. I love college. I do love college football, but my favorite college football team is Florida State. But I'll watch. I
watch a lot of college football, but I'm trying to think.
You watch more college football than I do. More of a broader.
I think, but I'm also like, it's like you're as good as your option. So like I always watch ESPN Game Day. Right, 9 o'clock it ends, and sometimes the game right after is Tulane and Louisville.
Yeah.
No chance I'm watching that game normally, but it's 9 a.m. and no other games have started. I'm like, I'm watching Tulane and Louisville for a few minutes. And a lot of times it's our guy, Mark Jones or whatever. And it's like, all right, I'm in this or I'm on the road with Sac State. We got 3 more hours before leaving the hotel. It's like, well, I'm watching football.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer that to be Michigan,
Ohio State.
Yeah. I mean, that's, or Florida State, Clemson.
Yeah. Right.
So I guess the equivalent is the NFL is just, I don't even know if they could set up a game where it's like Jacksonville and Houston.
Sure.
And I'm like, I'm
doing it.
I don't know. It's all the pros, right? I don't know. I'd probably prefer it be the Niners or Raiders and somebody, but I'm going to watch that NFL game. I guess I'm trying to think like Purdue's playing Illinois and the red zone flips over to that. I'm like, well, I guess I'm about to see a touchdown, but am I jacked up on that? I don't know. I'm trying to.
I think.
Why couldn't they have done this before?
Because the NFL owned the rights to RedZone.
Well, why can't they just call it something else?
They could. They just haven't.
Major League Baseball is doing something.
Like they have the gold zone for Olympics.
Yeah, they just have
soccer has tried it a couple times, which isn't great.
It's not, because there's no way to tell when a goal is going to happen unless it's a pen. But how are you going to know when a goal is going to happen?
I have a feeling that ESPN did their due diligence on a college style red zone.
100%, dude. It's coming. I'm telling you. And I would college football to Florida State football for me is the NFL to the 49ers.
Okay.
It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to watch. I'm interested in the rest of the NFL, but the Niners are my main focus. But also I could see this having some fun college football fantasy implications as well, where you can. My Saturdays have changed a lot because ever since I got into the soccer thing, because my soccer matches start around 4:35 a.m. on a Saturday, and then that rolls me right into college football. And then Chris does the same thing with Man City on Sundays.
Yeah. But I mean, even like, I guess I'm taking extreme examples. They flip to UAB, Kentucky.
Yeah. Do you care? Is what you're saying? Like, do you really?
Yeah,
care?
but I guess
probably not.
Yeah, like how many marquee games are there playing at the same time?
I don't. That's the thing. I think there's going to be a limit. Like, I think they're going to have to do some sort of like maybe it's by league.
Well, and I guess the problem to Chris's point. Okay,
Power
so
5.
You could watch the red. Like to me, I always have the NFL Red Zone on 100%.
Yes.
This is my Sunday, and I record the Raiders and then record the Niners. Niners are always on, and then sometimes it's like, wow, the Niners game's getting too good. I'll watch that instead of the Red Zone, but.
Right.
Usually I'm bouncing back.
And we're pretty lucky because the Niners are usually in that late game to where there's not a lot of
That's right.
switching around.
But Michigan, Ohio State's on. Okay, I'm picking an extreme. That's a massive game. But the Reds, no, I'm watching Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I don't need to see, a little dive in here to, like I said, UTEP and whatever. I'm like, yeah, the game is Michigan, Ohio State.
I think what we're inching up to a little bit, because I've given this a lot of thought, I think what we're kind of saddling up to a little bit is a reality in how you're taking this and how I'm taking this.
Mm-hmm. I will say this: if there is that big change of like Premier League style college football, these your top teams, these are the next, that's the next.
Yes.
That's when I think it would be massive.
I agree. I think it fits in perfectly. Yeah. I will always have the 49er game on when it's on, and that's my main focus. And I think there's other people out there. Well, I know there's other people out there like me. When you have an actual attention deficit disorder affliction and Red Zone comes on, I have problem like Thursday night and Monday night football.
Impossible.
It's like why did this game get so slow?
That's exactly
and
right.
Football's not slow, but it feels like it is.
It's exactly
well. Just
right.
going to Sunday night football after watching Red Zone.
That's exactly right. It's like, okay, I'm eating and we're having dinner and whatever, but it's not. Dude, 10 a.m. comes in. I'm just like, let's go.
How long are these commercials?
Right, exactly. I got no commercial. There's always something going on, and that's how my job. That's why this is a perfect job for me because I can call Marcus Allen, talk to you. I live in a world where I need this stimulation, and when I don't have it, it shows. So for me, even if it's my favorite team on, there's a part of me that's like, okay, well, we gotta go to commercial. It's neat. And since DVRs and Netflix and all that, like I now actually get angry at commercials. Like I can't handle it, man. Like I can't handle a 3-4 minute commercial. Like can we just fast forward? Like I think there's something to that for certain folks too. Where because our buddy, the couple we always travel with, right? He hates Red Zone.
Really?
And we talk about this. He hates it. I go, and that's what I say. I go, how could you hate Red Zone? You psycho.
Yeah.
And he's like, because I can't just when I'm starting to get into a game, they flip it on me. I want to get into the game. I want to immerse myself in the game. And when they keep going back and forth, it takes me out of being there.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
I'm with you.
I'm into all of them. And then sometimes like in the morning, you never know him exactly.
Does he do fantasy football?
Does he do fantasy football?
He does. But my wife's in that league. I'm not. Want to know why?
Scoring.
Generally, the final scores are something. I'm not exaggerating, dude. 41-35. Yeah. It's one of them's.
Yeah.
It's one of them's. You know what kind? No offense. You even have to take a guess as to what kind of phone he has?
No,
that's exactly right. He's
What?
an Android guy.
Oh, Android.
Oh, 100%, dude. You getting the picture here? You're not that guy. You get Android because you like Android. But there are those people that are like, I'm not doing it. This is much better. It's got a much better camera. It's like you're always the ding dong and not you. Oh, great. You're always the green guy in the
Jason's
text.
the exception that proves the rule.
Yes.
What? No, what I like in the red zone is like, I don't know, in the morning, it seems like there's 8, 9, 10 games, and you're into basically all of them. And then there always seems to be a game or two. I'm like, hey, what's going on in that Cincinnati Browns game? And it's like, oh, obviously nothing. Like, have we seen that game?
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times those Scott Hands will be like, well, we haven't checked in on them in a while. And
Yeah.
here's why.
And then at the end, it's like the best game of the day because
Right.
they got like 18 score changes at the end.
And the other underrated thing about Red Zone 2 is you're not just getting the real time. They're also really good about like, let's go over real quick to Baltimore and Cincinnati right now. You're not going to believe, or
you got to see
But
this.
it will be, he'll say like, hey guys, I know this is happening right now. We're going to go to Baltimore and Cincinnati in just a second.
Yeah.
Huge play just happened.
He's really good at setting it up. Or, sadly, if there's like a really bad injury, like you're going to know what's happening outside of just touchdown.
Yeah. And where he's just absolutely amazing to me is, the obvious, like, hey, that was Mahomes to Kelsey. Okay, we all know who that is.
Yeah.
But it's, blocked kick, scooped up by a special teams,
Right.
third string linebacker. And he's like, there goes,
right.
Willie Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, if he does a little trick though, if you've noticed, to give himself a little time, he'll say something like, I think that's this person.
Is that?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Look at, And he may have rosters. It's still,
Sure.
he's awesome.
Well, also, I mean, I do wonder how the internals work too, because, or is he?
It could be
that. I mean, I would like to hear like one episode of what's in his ear because that's crazy.
Did you see that clip the other day? I know we got a break. Did you see that clip the other day of the Rangers walk-off home run where they showed the interlap with the truck?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. And I mean, I got to imagine in this case, you're watching Browns, Bengals.
Yeah.
I'm on Raiders,
Yeah.
Chiefs,
Yep.
whatever. And then
Yep.
it's like pick six, Willie Johnson.
He's having a great day.
Yeah.
I worked in a truck a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's absolute
It's superhuman,
insanity.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so in awe of these people that do this. We watch anything and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. You're not hearing like, all right, take 3, roll 3. All right, fade 5. All right, roll 5. And they're looking at all these reaction shots. Meanwhile, we're just watching. Let's see. We have no
And they're
idea.
getting like the replay, finding the right replay
All
while
in
they're
real time.
still getting the play on the field.
It's so awesome.
Insanity.
So for Scott Hansen, you're right. I think we did this for the big show. You and Steve Buzzard out at McGee's, and Steve Goss would be manning the fort, and you had all these interns, myself included, that we would each have a studio with a game on that we were running recordings on, and somebody would score. All right, whatever. Who was playing back then? LaDainian Tomlinson touchdown. Okay, and then my job would be to take the tape out, the digital audio tape. Yeah, my job would be to, as soon as the call is finished, hit stop, rewind it, cue it back up to the start of the play, and then once it's done, would literally run down the hall, toss it to Goss, be like, LaDainian Tomlinson 17-yard touchdown. He'd throw it in there, test it real quick, and then he'd get on the internal microphone to Jason and Steve. LaDainian Tomlinson 17-yard touchdown.
We got a stinger.
Then Goss plays the stinger back, or whatever it was.
Let's go to San Diego at the time.
Yeah, we're going. And so people be driving around, tuning into that show, especially when fantasy football was really taking off, and they'd have these real-time updates on all the, and it was a mess in all the best ways.
Yeah, smash.
So fun. It was so
great
fun.
show. Love
You
that
guys
show.
were having all the fun out there. We were stuck in
and eating all the food.
Steve Goss saying, step into my office. We'll take a break. When we come back, Kelly Brothers, he's good at business. He joins us next.
Visit SackdownSports.com and join the Sackdown Sports 1140 newsletter.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other so I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals, and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio, so we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
What other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, it sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop. Joining us now on Sports Sense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with Cap Trust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. Cap Trust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
All right, here we go. Kelly Brothers time. Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
Are you guys talking about the Rangers control room? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that clip that we saw. Isn't that fascinating, Kelly?
I when I was in the media full time, I just loved hanging around the control room. I mean, seriously, to me, that was like an orchestra.
Yeah.
You know, where you had a conductor and when there was breaking news,
I
don't know if you guys remember Michael Odino, but I remember times.
Yeah.
Michael was married to Shelley Monahan, who did weather on Channel 3, and he was a director for Kings broadcast for a long time. I think he moved on to Detroit, but a few times I just sat in the control and just listened to him. I mean, it really was the two most underused pieces of video, I thought, a few years ago, and one of these is getting much better now, but were control room reactions to big events, because you just don't see them. And secondly was the call-up of a AAA player to Major League Baseball. Now, they've gotten better about kind of, setting up some video for that, but I love it. I sent that around to a lot of friends. I thought it was great.
Well, Kelly, I'm just from your experience too, from when you did news, how chaotic could that be? Like, breaking news is literally breaking to you as well, and you're trying to deliver it. How much are you getting talked to in your ear and just conveying that to the masses?
Yeah, it can be very hard sometimes. It can be very emotional. I can remember a number of times I was sitting on the set when, just horrible tragedies unfold in front of you, and you gotta keep it together and keep moving. At the same time, not look unfeeling, not look like you're just a robot. So, it's a fine line. But yeah, the control rooms are. So I'll give my favorite. There was a guy. We got a tip, and I was doing the 6 o'clock news at the time. So this is on, but they want to put on the 5 o'clock show. So I was leading the 5 o'clock show, and it was with what was his name? He was a Greek developer who burned his house down in Arden Oaks. I don't know if you remember.
Was that the Papadopoulos family?
Papadopoulos, correct. And we got a tip that the guy had jumped bail and went to Greece. And this was a big case at the time. And my favorite memory of all that was, so I went on and I did my little lead into the video. And as the video starts, the director says, "Hey, Kelly, look at the monitors behind you." And behind me were our two competitors. And they had newsroom shots because that's the way they were set up at the time. And they were going bananas. No one knew about this, but you could see the chaos as we came on and said, Papadopoulos has jumped bail and he's gone to Greece. And so just to hear, and when you're hearing hooping and hollering at the start of a newscast, you know you got a story.
I always am fascinated by how you guys keep it together. Jason and I love news bloopers, and we love them. It's honestly our favorite thing. And there's this one where it's like a really serious. It is a really serious story about a lady who got, I think, struck by lightning, and she had she had all these like surgeries done and everything, and they interview her. They're interviewing her in her hospital bed, and they're like, and Alice Johnson of West, whatever, went through all this, and here's what she had to say, and the video glitches, and they go to talk to her, and she's like, and go back and forth, and then it goes back to the studio, and the anchor guy's just like, okay, well, obviously, we're really sorry, that is not what happened. She's not, and I don't know how you guys keep it together in those things.
Sometimes you don't. You just don't. I won't say who. I was sitting with an anchor. She was relatively new to town, but not too new to town, because she was talking about this huge storm in South America, and it stretched all the way from Brazil to Paraguays. And I said, I wanted to say, is that N Street or Fair Oaks? But it was, she meant Paraguay, but she said it stretched all the way to Paraguay.
What's the one where the lady is in Tennessee, and she's like, a man was arrested and charged with terroristic threats from he entered a Home Depot, and he went into the man's bathroom and then proceeded to, at the top of a voice saying, y'all better get out of here. I'm fixing to blow this thing up. Wrong. And she didn't realize what it was until she started reading it, and they had purposely given it to her to get her to say it. Like, that's great work, man.
No, it was my favorite one that I pulled out a number of times. I should find it and post it, because it was a woman reporting on a capital murder case in Texas, and as she finished her report, her IFB popped out onto her shoulder. And I don't know if you got, you've seen these little earpieces that they wear, and I forget, what is it, interference back talk or something, but they call them IFBs. So it pops out onto her shoulder, and she grabs it, and the anchor is asking her a question, and she can't hear it because it's on her shoulder. And the anchor says, well, how much, what could this guy get if he's convicted? And she sticks the IFB back in her ear, and she says, John, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. My IUD fell out. No, but listen, the anchor didn't even flinch. He looked right into the camera. He just said, "Oh, I didn't know that could affect your hearing."
Oh, that's like a Johnny Carson Kastner axe throwing thing right there. You know. Wow. All right, look, we could do this all day.
We could, but we won't. Yes. We won't.
So a lot of stuff. Hey, this has been we've been talking about this a lot, and we're going to talk about it a lot more, Kelly. This was rumored a couple weeks ago. It appears to have come to fruition. Not just ESPN and the NFL, but also WWE properties, a few other things. They're merging. You all right there, Kelly?
Yeah.
Speaking of sports bloopers.
This is one of those things where I see the benefits from a business side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the benefits for you and me, or the benefits for truth.
Definitely not that one. No way.
No,
dude.
I mean, is Stephen A. Smith going to be completely honest when the NFL will make mistakes, and the NFL does make mistakes, and the NFL, there will be significant issues. Think of concussion protocols, for example. Is ESPN going to be an honest arbiter of the information coming out on that sort of situation when they own 10% of the NFL? Will they?
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, flip it. It's but no. I'm sorry I could be wrong here. I just want to make sure. Doesn't the NFL own 10% of ESPN as part of this deal? I thought.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Which is worse.
Right.
Because that's not like we talked about it yesterday, Jason. That's not like ESPN is like some random shareholder in the back holding up an auction sign in the vote with thousands of people. They're on the board. They're a decision maker. The NFL is. So you look, you're far more of a journalist than either of us will ever be. You worked in that world. We could get into a longer conversation, obviously, about blurring the lines of journalism, but we talked, Kelly, I brought it up to you last week, the race norming and payouts and lack thereof, or lack of diversity when it came to race norming based on different things when people retired, and how that was not really covered. But when you Google it, it's all over the place. It's in court cases. The NFL has admitted to it. I don't think, and this is the example I used yesterday, Kelly, I don't think Mark Fineru-Wada or any of their other investigative reporters are going to be deep diving the NFL and Jerry Jones or whatever the hell anytime soon.
No, they're not. And this is not just the NFL. I mean, the ESPN took an equity stake in Premier Lacrosse. Fox took a big stake in Penske Entertainment that owns the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oh. So, this is they're getting in bed. They're getting in bed together. And so you really can't in any way count on them for any objectivity once they're that tied up. And of course, what does this mean if you're involved in the broadcast rights for Fox or for Amazon Prime or for any of the other? You're completely at a disadvantage now because ESPN. And you know what, guys? For the first time ever, Joe Buck's move from Fox to ESPN now makes sense for the first time for me, because I didn't get that at all. He was the lead guy on Fox, plus he got the World Series.
Right.
Yeah. And he left that to go to ESPN for football, but they're going to get the big games now. And of course they're going to fold in fantasy, and they're going to fold in betting, and they're all going to make a ton of money, but I'm not going to be trusting ESPN to tell me the truth about the NFL anymore.
I'll say one more thing because we got a break, but I just maybe we can talk about this next week. This is a deeper conversation, but I'm really fascinated with this question. The NFL is the undisputed king of sports in America. We've talked about this all the time. And when you think about all the properties they have, whether it's fantasy, whether it's obviously the games, RedZone, then all of their written properties, articles, all the NFL films, all that, right? They have the NFL Network, okay? Obviously, who am I to question the NFL's business model? But it does kind of boggle my mind. Why does the NFL do anything with any networks? Why does the NFL not just completely 100% insulated and do all of their own programming in-house, do all of their own independent packages in-house? I understand, I get that they're getting all this money through advertising. I'm talking about the Super Bowl as well. Yeah. Why not just have a sales team, same as any other network, sell it all on your own? You don't have to worry about any of this. You own all your media. You broadcast all your media in some giant conglomerate NFL spider with 8 arms. And I do wonder why the NFL needs networks, since they have their own distribution anyways. I don't know.
It's a good question. I still don't understand why the Super Bowl isn't pay-per-view, because they'd make a mint if it was pay-per-view. But that's just like, think of all the Kings, the Giants, the A's. I mean, they took all their media in-house.
Hey, no, they definitely need the radio stations, though, Kelly.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. 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 Yes, indeed. Correct. Harumph.
That's nice.
Harumph. You are, sir.
We'll get into all that in the future. Kelly, I'm off fly fishing with my dad next week. I will miss you. Jason will be here. My father just sent me a text as we go to break. Would you mind reading the bottom text right there, so I'm not making it up?
Once again, Kelly is the best thing you do.
So thanks. Thanks, the other 3 hours and 40 minutes of the show is garbage, but well, Kelly,
my best to your pops, and have a great time. Thanks, guys.
Got it. Thanks, Kelly. Take care.
Right,
Bye. It's Kelly Brothers. We'll take a break when we come back. NFL notes. Hey, there's trouble in certain cities, and the Niners might want to take a look at the thing, and we'll talk about that, plus a little bit on the Raiders as well before we get to Samuel L. Amick coming up at 8 o'clock. We'll do that right after this.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Big year. I'm starting middle school.
Welcome to the jungle, Missy.
Best part? My parents promised me a new laptop.
Perfect for homework, essays, and drudgery.
So we went to Staples. They had all the latest tech, and laptops were up to 40% off.
Woo! Another back-to-school budget saved by Staples Easy Button.
Mom high-fived the cashier. So embarrassing.
Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. In Z23, select models only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Mocash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Hey, it's Alan Stiles. Have an injury? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, an injury law firm, has many happy clients in Sacramento and the surrounding areas who have called downtown. Get paid for your injuries from slip and falls or auto accidents. One of their most recent settlements was $1.5 million for a motorcycle accident. Have you had an auto accident? Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. And visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
There was always a crowd gathered around our dining table when I was growing up. Hi, I'm Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Everyone was welcome at my mother's table, so holidays, birthdays, and celebrations always included family and friends. I used to think I was the most popular kid in the neighborhood until I realized that my friends were really there for my mother's incredible cooking. Years later, when I bought my own dining table from Naturewood, I made sure it was large enough to make friends feel welcome. And right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings Dine in Style sale, you have an opportunity to find the perfect dining room furniture to help you create your own treasured memories. Choose from casual to formal or anything in between. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings during the Dine in Style sale off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Come check out Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with the most variety of table games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. Plenty of well-lit parking available, conveniently located in downtown Sacramento. And remember, Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sacktown Sports.
All right, so it was funny earlier when Chris was roaming around here without a key.
I still have Dave's key.
So you took Dave's key, and now Dave's stranded outside. Maybe he's gone on vacation early. He took a little break, went outside. He can't get in. No key. Unbelievable. Thanks again to Kelly Brothers for joining us each and every Thursday. Get our sports business report, 7:30. Coming up in about 10 minutes, the one, the only Sam Amick will join us. He's from The Athletic. We always appreciate Sam's insight. As we said, like Sam, NBA is getting to the point where it slows down a little bit. Sam gets a little bit of time off, then we'll ramp him back up when the season's around. So we'll get one last check-in with Sam today, which we look forward to. So that's coming up at 8. Still to come in the 8 o'clock hour as well. Big day on streaking. Got to see if Chris extended that hitting streak, because he is the longest one going in a long, long time. And what's on deck? We got celebrity birthdays, all that kind of fun stuff coming your way. But Dave is back. The tale of the who's got the key continues.
I'm going to stand in front of Chris at first because
then you both be locked out.
I've forgotten my key before, and he's helped me out. But he forgot his key.
Yeah.
So he's been using mine, including to go down and get the coffee. By the way, thank you very much. But we didn't do the switch over.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down to my car, and then I was locked out. And then I called him, and I called the listener line because I thought that'd be kind of a funny bit.
We were chatting in here.
Yeah. Then I called the inside line finally.
Yeah.
I got the key.
You're back.
What'd I miss?
Oh my gosh. Everything. Oh, we had breaking news, 3 trades. Other than that, not much.
Hello, Mr. Westbrook.
Let's see. I'll bet you Dave's eaten almost every recipe from Betty Crocker. No.
Have you eaten a recipe from?
I have. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite recipes is from Betty Crocker. It's a go-to for the kids, especially. Impossible cheeseburger pie. You ever have it?
I can't. It's impossible.
I guess that's a good point. It just seems impossible.
So it's possible.
It is. I've made it many times.
Describe it.
Ground beef.
Okay.
Cook it up.
Good.
Diced onion. Cook it up.
Sounds good. So far, so good.
Drain it. Take a pie pan.
Okay.
Pour it in there. So
with the crust or no crust?
No crust.
Okay. So just in that metal.
That's right.
Whatever. Aluminum.
Glass.
Oh, okay.
Glass. It's easier. Maybe spray it down first.
Yeah.
A little bit of Pam.
Yeah.
Panned. You pour in the ground beef and the diced onion.
Okay. As your base.
Drained. You got to drain it well. That's your base.
Okay.
Separate bowl. I don't know the exact measurements, but it's I think it's a couple cups of Bisquick. You know what Bisquick is? It's like okay. Couple cups of Bisquick, some milk, some eggs. Beat it all up into a whatever, like you're making pancakes, pretty much. Kind of. You pour that in on top of the ground beef mixture, and it kind of sinks down, right? You bake it like at 400 for 45 minutes or whatever, and it becomes this pie. And then when it's done, what I do is I turn off the oven, and then I take a handful of shredded cheese, throw that over the top. By the way, you put some cheese in the mixture as well. Yeah, you when you do it, you have. I apologize, I forgot a step. You got the ground beef and onion as your base. Then you cover that with grated cheese. Then you pour in, so you have like a layer of cheese in there. It's cooked. Pull it out. Put the grated cheese on top of the cooked pie. Just put it back in there while you're getting the plates out or something. It'll melt. And then you can just put ketchup on it if you want. Sour cream, diced tomatoes.
I was saying other tomatoes, any peppers or something.
You can do whatever you want. Generally, we do tomatoes, sour cream, ketchup, whatever. I'm sure you could probably dice some pickles. Whatever floats your boat. Dude, every time I make that, I make 3. We actually went out and we had 2 pie pans. We went out about a third because everybody just eats the hell out of it, dude. It goes.
And
so
you cut it in pie slices.
You do. You cut it in pie slices.
And it stays together.
Stays together. Absolutely, it does. And then it's wonderful. Like right now, if we'd have made that last night, I would be looking forward to those. You just throw that in the microwave. Bing, bang, boom. You
get a rewarmer. Yeah.
Really, really good leftover, dude. Yeah, that is my favorite.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Pie.
Cheeseburger pie.
Okay.
So yeah, Terry McLaurin requested a trade.
Yeah, he did. Scary Terry.
And it doesn't seem, I don't know if you've been following the blabber, but it doesn't seem, and these things get overblown, but it seems that Mike McDaniel and Tyreek Hill aren't on the same page either, right? There's been some back and forth in training camp. Makes you wonder if John Lynch might want to. I think they need another receiver, dude. With all the expectations, they were gifted a schedule this year. The Niners will a really good, on paper at least, schedule. I think they need another receiver. I don't think what they have right now, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think with Brandon Ayuk especially out, and let's be honest, even when he comes back, there's going to be a ramp up. Even when he comes back, there's going to be a ramp up. Yeah, you have George Kittle. You have to allow for that, but you're going Kittle, Pearsall, Juwan Jennings,
feels a little light, or at least unproven.
Yeah, I think they need a McLaurin. They need somebody else in there that's either a real good possession receiver or a home run hitter. I wouldn't mind McLaurin or Tyreek Hill.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, that would be amazing.
Massive.
I would love to see what the pricing is on that. I don't think it'd take a lot to get McLaurin. I think it's more about absorbing the salary. I don't think you're giving up. I think a third round pick does it. Probably, maybe a conditional 5th or 6th, and I don't mean to be throwing these. It's still draft capital, but dude, you're getting a sure thing. Terry McLaurin is as close to a sure thing.
Yeah, he's plug and play. You go right away.
He 100% is. I mean, my comp for Terry McLaurin is a slightly younger Mike Evans.
He produces, and
let's be honest, he hasn't been in the best offenses with the best quarterbers his whole career.
Finally had it last year.
That's exactly right. Yeah. You bring him. I think Terry McLaurin would be wonderful in the 49er offense. I think they've got to do something. I know they think that. I just don't want to be waiting until week 2, 3, 4. But we'll see. We'll take a break. When we come back, Sam Amick of The Athletic. Now, Tyreek Hill, on the other hand, though, that's a whole different ball game because he is definitely, you get other things with Tyreek Hill, but the energy he would bring to that offense, seconded only. Oh, Chris wants me to know, remember, Dave, they just signed another wide receiver. Yeah, we talked about that, Equinemius St. Brown. And really, look, no disrespect to him, but that's not, if you go by his past career, he's not Amon-Ra St. Brown. My favorite thing about him is that he is the second known member of the 5-syllable first name sports club, with Eugenio Suarez, who also switched teams. And that's kind of where American Energy comes in. They want you to switch teams. If you are with this place or that place or that place or this place for your HVAC stuff, okay, no, that's fine. We all make mistakes. Look, they just want to be able to undercut whoever you're dealing with. And you don't have to tell them how much you got your bid for. Watch how much money they will save you. Going in blind. Or just cut the corners and go straight to them. Don't just take my word for it. I'm a big fat paid shill on the radio. Go to Yelp. Go to Google. Trust in the fact that they have an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Trust in the fact that they're local and have been since 1981. Their kids go to school with your kids. They work with you. They've got a sterling reputation for a reason. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Sam Amick will join us next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Americans may not agree on much, but we agree on Social Security. We all pay in. It ought to be there when we need it. Social Security could face a funding gap in less than a decade, and I don't want to see a pay cut. I'm with AARP in the fight to protect the Social Security we earned.
Pledge to protect Social Security at aarp.org/weearnedit. That's aarp.org/weearnedit. Paid for by AARP.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Your car steering wheel could be a ticking time bomb. At least 24 people have died and many more injured because their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Tens of millions of cars have been recalled. If you suffered cuts that required stitches, hearing or vision loss, or broken bones, please contact us today. You could be owed money for medical bills and other damages.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hagen Oaks wants to be your go-to total golf game fitter. Try the TrackMan experience, the very best technology to fit your metalwoods and irons. The new cutting-edge putter fitting studio with its $30,000 worth of technology is ready for your fitting. Hagen Oaks will help you find the best putter for your game. Hagen Oaks offers more technology, more choices, and more service. Schedule your fitting at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio by calling 916-808-2531, 808-2531 for more.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
My dad, ex-military and all, is definitely, he is a like 0800 this, 0900 that, like he's very but so this trip we're taking tomorrow, I know it's driving him crazy partially because I'm planning the whole thing, but the questions he's been asking me are awesome. Like this one, are you gonna wear shorts or long pants on the plane ride? Oh, probably shorts. Why? I don't know, but he must be twins. He wants, maybe. Got all laid out. All right, where is Sam? Oh, so there's Sam. Bring in Sam. All right. Joining us right now from the Palatial Elk Grove studios of the Sam Amick Network, the one, the only, from the Athletic, Samuel Amick. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, gentlemen. I was going to tell you before we get started, I was listening to the show yesterday, loyal listener here.
Thank you.
And then today, before I came on, it's the deep NBA offseason, and this is a compliment. When yesterday, all three of you, including Chris, deserve credit for the high-level discussion on best comedians ever. I enjoyed that bit that Sacktown Sports listeners probably didn't see coming.
Yeah.
And then today, Dave / Martha Stewart is dropping recipes, and we're just checking all the boxes, which is good because you can only talk about your Kings for so long.
I was actually talking with Melissa last night about this. This is funny because she anyone who works with me or listens, knows that I dread the summer because there's nothing to talk about. But I said, you know what? For some reason, this summer is actually, I just know for me, I've let it go where it's just like, we're just going to talk about whatever. And there's a part of me, Sam, that actually likes the mix of the show. I know some people are like, oh, this is a sports show. Most people are used to the fact that it's sports and stuff. But, you know, for me, I'm dealing with an audience of 3 here. Well, now 4 with you. I don't know. I'd rather talk about Impossible Cheeseburger Pie and do a service to the listener than like, what are we doing here? Like, going to break down the ESPN RedZone deal for the 9th time? It's fun. It's fun to stretch the legs, Sam.
I mean, I just glanced at Hoops Hype to make sure I didn't miss anything big before we talked. And the Spurs signed the number 1 top story was the Spurs signing Micah Potter, who I've never heard of. So
Harry's nephew.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Before we get started, Sam, what massive news are you going to drop on The Athletic 10 minutes after we get off the air? Do you want to give us a hint?
Hey, you can't control, when conversations happen. Jason Dave called me yesterday. He's mad at this little trend where I occasionally publish stories a day after. Yeah, I mean, I tried to dive in on the Kuminga stuff, which
You
again,
warned us
even
last week.
Yeah, I did. I at least gave because I knew it was coming. I gave the disclaimer.
You
I
did.
didn't know, if it would, how much I would learn. Turns out it was a fair amount, but even that though, I mean, I know we'll probably get into it again, but Jonathan Kuminga dominating the storyline, dominating the headlines, and not even just in the area. I mean, for most of the NBA, is quite a thing.
If you're wondering, I'm doing this because that way on the YouTube it looks like I'm looking at Sam when he's talking. We got a Brady Bunch thing going on because we got a sandwich going on right now.
Look,
I think you got to look to your right.
Yeah,
we both look in the same direction, right? Yeah. Okay.
Looking at Sam.
I mean, if you're gonna go by that logic, I'm also coming in like Andre the Giant style.
Look at that,
Not proportionate.
Makes my head look smaller. So, is it a Kuminga or a Gominga? What are we doing here? Thank you.
Wow.
What is your best bet? Is he? I'm putting you on the spot. We don't know what the hell is going on, but do your instincts, Sam, say that he's going to be starting the year with the Warriors?
I think Gominga from the Kings' perspective, most likely. I haven't been given any reason to believe that. I mean, the Warriors are going to play this thing out. The one thing that I kind of ended up, even after writing my story, kind of learning and then tweeting about was that. And listen, it's both sides are posturing, but like the Warriors' distaste for having to move either Buddy Hield or Moses Moody being a factor is something that was underscored to me. And really, Buddy in particular had so many good moments in the Warriors playoff run. And not that it matters all that much, but like on social media the other day, I noticed Jimmy Butler, continuing his hilarious bit with Buddy and shouting him out on his social media. They've got a lot of chemistry and so that is a factor. And then of course you have the discussion about pick protections. So on the Warriors side, while the two sides did talk recently, the Warriors side claims that the interest level is just not there, given the way it's constructed.
Do you get a sense, Sam, about Kuminga, how he feels in this situation? I mean, if he's hearing, Kings would give him a starting spot, maybe Phoenix would give him a starting spot. It's kind of always been a constant battle for him to get those minutes with the Warriors. Does he, I mean, in the end, he may not have a choice in all this that much, but does he want to be with the Warriors?
It doesn't appear to be the case, no. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that he doesn't. And really, beyond some of the personal stuff, we know that he and Steve Kerr have clashed at times. I probably said this on the show before, but, I don't ever remember a player's camp, leaking a story. And I'm just saying, I don't know that for sure, but it seemed pretty obvious at the time. This is probably a year and a half ago when it was, the headline at The Athletic was Jonathan Kuminga has lost faith in Steve Kerr, and it, like that came out. And then they got through that. And so they've had all these fits and starts, but beyond the personal stuff, if you strip the emotion away and just look at the basketball, it could be pretty grim for Jonathan this season if he remains. You know, when you, and I'm stealing this from my buddy Marcus Thompson at The Athletic and Tim Kawakami on their podcast, they talked about the minutes crunch and how, I mean, for one, it wasn't really pretty with Kuminga and Jimmy Butler playing together. And how, you know, unless Jonathan starts becoming a 40% 3-point shooter, that, you know, his inability to stretch the floor is going to hurt him. And bottom line, like, there are a lot of scenarios where he's fighting to get 15 minutes, you know, on the Warriors because they're pretty deep and they're going to add some guys whenever the Kuminga dust settles. So, you know, that's not great for a guy who at that point would be either headed toward unrestricted free agency after signing the qualifying offer or waiting around for the Warriors to trade him if he signs that 2-year deal.
It's actually interesting because I was just checking here, assuming that they were to sign and trade Kuminga for somewhere in the $20 to $25 million range. I'd be fascinated to know how Kings fans would feel about this, because you could trade DeRozan and Malik Monk. You could pull back Kuminga at $23 million and have room for both Moody and Hield to fit in as well. In other words, would the Kings fans that want Jonathan Kuminga do that if that meant bringing Buddy Hield with him as well? I don't think so, Sam.
Interesting question. I don't think the Warriors do that. I mean, you know, they don't.
Chance.
But I mean, the Buddy, we know the history with Buddy. It's love-hate locally.
I actually love I think that, honest to God, I think Jimmy Butler is the perfect guy to play with Buddy Hield. More than anyone in the NBA, he somehow has gotten through all this stuff. And it's like, all the things that we disliked about Buddy, Jimmy's like, I'm on it, and you need to think this through, and he keeps him accountable, and they seem to do it in a fun way. To Buddy's credit, by the way, he seems to be, ego aside, like, taking what Jimmy said. I think it ultimately makes Buddy a better player playing with Jimmy Butler.
No, I agree. And it's a funny life lesson, right? It's almost like, you know, when there's folks that are rubbing you the wrong way, just say it out loud and work through it. You know, I mean, and Jimmy is nothing if not unfiltered. So I agree.
Yeah. Sam, also on the Warriors side of this, for the they haven't done anything. Like, this is all kind of keeping them hamstrung, isn't it? That do they have to get this solved to, you know, pursue anything else that they're trying to do this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, they've had to keep whatever little powder they have dry in order to be ready for any of these Kuminga scenarios. My understanding is, for one, you don't know down to the penny what you can pay Al Horford or DeAnthony Melton and maybe Gary Payton II until you know your books with Kuminga. But those three guys continue to be tied to the Warriors as like waiting in the wing, you know, unofficially coming to town. So, you know, that does appear to be the case where, you know, those people know that, okay, the salary range is going to be from here to there, and we can't let you know yet where it's going to fall. So it has hamstrung them, but I think their patience is well-founded or kind of, you know, understandable, because this is their last best shot to add an impact player. And what I mean by that is, if they lose this Kuminga salary slot, so if he takes the qualifying offer at $7.9 million, that takes a massive tool out of their tool belt, because they would be planning on taking his $20 million plus salary heading into the February trade deadline and finding somebody who's a better fit. You know, that's their game plan here. And so that is worth waiting for, because right now there's nothing else out there that's going to make an impact.
Is there a scenario which, because it sounds like there's a bunch of different games of chicken at different levels going on right now, whether it's, you know, Kuminga and the Warriors and Kuminga, Suns, Kings. You know, we've talked before about the Kings having interest in Russell Westbrook or the like, and they have that $15 million and change MLE available, but they can't add another guard, you know, to their already crowded backcourt. So there seems to be some potential dominoes. But Sam, is there you know, you're right. If he opts in, that does screw them to a point. Is there a situation where he and his agent could inform the Warriors he's going to opt in on the deal, and that might be the linchpin they're waiting for to say, okay, all right, you got us, cool, don't opt in. Give us 3 days to wrap this up. Where they're waiting for him to do that to see if he calls their bluff. In other words.
Interesting question, because I don't know the mechanics of,
Yeah.
I mean, can you bluff that hard? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I mean, you can certainly signal, like they already are, that we're going to do it.
But no, to your point though, could Kuminga say to his agent, could they say, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to tell the Warriors, I mean, let's just have some conspiracy theory fun here. He and his agent decide they're going to go to the Warriors and say, we're going to come in on the qualifying offer. And then they wait to see if the Warriors go, okay, we'll get the paperwork ready. But here's your DocuSign or however they do it. Or they say they back off. And then conversely, you get even weirder. Let's say the Warriors go, okay, well, we'll get it ready. And then Kuminga backs off and says, no, I changed my mind. It's just interesting how that works.
For sure. And especially when you have this much time. That's the thing. You're talking about August 1st being the deadline for the qualifying offer. Jonathan is posting pictures from all over the world. He's a fashion guy. He's doing his thing. He does not appear to be losing sleep over this situation right now. There's just a lot of time, almost 2 months before, that deadline. So from a negotiation standpoint, especially on the Warriors side, if you truly have the support of Al Horford's camp and DeAnthony Melton's camp and Gary Payton II's camp, and if their attitude is we're fine because as long as like we're going to be in training camp at some point with a contract, then neither side has any incentive to blink.
I'm thinking on that side, I guess those groups that you're talking about, GP2 and Horford and Melton, like knowing that not a lot of people now are spending any more money, a lot of this is done. I guess what you're saying, Sam, is they're comfortable waiting on all this? Because that's
that's the way. The Gary one I don't have a great feel for, but yeah, that's been my understanding. And honestly, this time of year, I wish I had more. I mean, this information is accessible, meaning like there's only finite resources in the market, possibilities, scenarios, and those camps are all acting like they've gamed all of them out. The Warriors is the one that they have selected. They trust that they're not going to get, backstabbed here. And so it's just a matter of the order of operations at this point.
I'm so sorry to put you on the spot here, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't know this. I'm just curious. You mentioned, I always, me, I always look for this stuff between Horford. Who we talk about? Horford,
Melton, and Payton.
Melton, Payton Jr., and Kuminga. Do we have any agent or agency commonalities there? Do you know?
No. You have
you
have Jason Glushon with Al Horford. I believe with DeAnthony. Hopefully, don't get this wrong. I think you have XL.
Okay.
And Jeff Schwartz.
Yep.
And then Gary historically has been Aaron Goodwin. So I think 3 different agents.
And then who's Kuminga? Top of your head?
That is Aaron Turner.
Okay. All right. So there, sometimes that becomes a little interesting. Obviously, all different there. Let's switch gears for a second and talk about De'Aaron Fox. Since you last came on with us, he has signed a max extension with the Spurs. I'll ask you first and foremost, did that surprise you at all?
No. I mean, there was the online chatter about how maybe, the way the roster had evolved since he came to town and after getting hurt might compromise his extension. I didn't have any reason in terms of actual information to think that was the case. The Dylan Harper drafting kind of, was part of that narrative and that idea. But, they Kings fans wish that they gave up more to get him, but they did target him and they did make him a priority in that trade and decide that he was somebody that was going to fit well alongside Wemby. So I wasn't shocked, especially, listen, his production, we talk all the time about contracts being tradable. Yes, it's a lot of money, but to De'Aaron's credit, when he's healthy, he has put up the types of numbers where you look at the contract and it's on the high end, but everything's on the high end these days.
Yeah.
In terms of like percentage of salary cap that it eats up, that is a contract that if they did decide to change directions, they'd probably be able to move off of. So I think the goal though is to go contend for a title with the big fella. And now it kind of begins the delayed or belated getting to know you period, because they didn't get a lot of time together before. And now we'll see. I mean, that's a pressure packed job to be. It's one thing to, we've talked about De'Aaron ad nauseum, like, is he alpha material? You know what I mean? Is he a number one guy? And that's its own discussion. But then, if ever there was a pressure packed job as a number two, I think it's being like, even though it's going to be basketball wise, fun, there's a lot of attention on the guy who gets kind of hand selected to be alongside Wemby. So we'll see how he does.
Yeah, you said you thought that it would be a contract that could be easily moved if they have to go that route. And if they do, that means Castle and Harper developed, and it's a luxury they would have. But, I'm thinking about other guys in the past. Right here, Zach LaVine has a contract that a lot of people deem that's a really tough one to move. Bradley Beal at one point this is a great player, but, man, that contract, do you think we'll be in a time, Sam, at some point where someone goes, man, that's a pretty big contract for De'Aaron Fox?
Maybe. I mean, we could. On the one hand, the cap continues to rise, and so that waters down all of these contracts. Now, that hasn't helped the Zach LaVine market, to your point, Jay. But certainly, I think age-wise, style of play-wise, De'Aaron is a guy who does make his teammates better from a playmaking standpoint. His three-point shot has improved. His speed is almost unmatched. When he locks in on defense, he is a two-way player. And so, he's checking more boxes than Zach does, as great of a shooter and a scorer as Zach is. But, it is a very, very big number. So, in fact, it's 4 for 2. Is it 229?
28, 29.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about I still can't get used to these numbers, but, it is a big contract. But I think when healthy, De'Aaron is a pretty desirable player right now.
We're also talking about, we see this with OKC too, and it seems like they're trying to follow similar timelines. That here's the reality of the situation. De'Aaron Fox's contract doesn't kick in, this extension, until 26, 27. I just did the quick numbers. He's making about $2 million more next year before the extension kicks in. He's making $2 million more than Wembanyama, Harper, and Castle combined. So when you look at the fact that Wembanyama is signed, including qualifying offer, which obviously they'll give, he's signed for another 3 years. Castle 4, and then obviously Dylan Harper also 4 plus the QO there. They have the ability to do this right now, but that's not. I can't imagine that's sustainable. At some point, something's going to have to give, but they got a good 2-3 years before it does.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's happening all over the league, where fans are getting caught up in it. This is not regular work life where it's how in the hell is that guy making more than that guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a matter of timing, age, the way your entire payroll is structured. And they don't, if you go, it's a weird example, but if you go back to the Bruce Brown signing in Toronto, he sees a little quirk in the Raptors payroll and a chance to go make, $40 million when he's not that kind of a player over 2 years. And, and they have money to spend based on the way their books are built. And that human being is going to take advantage of it, even if, his market wasn't there. So, De'Aaron's going to happily take this contract. If they win titles, then they figure out what the next contract looks like. And if they don't, they probably move on.
Sam, I know we're going to have a little hiatus from you for a little bit, and then you'll be back closer to the season. But as we wait for that time period, you mentioned it's kind of the lull. What are the things besides, I don't know, I guess the schedule's probably coming out in a few weeks, but what are the kind of things, storylines you're going to be looking at over the next couple weeks?
Honestly, as I chat with two friends here, like, not a lot.
Yes.
Like,
awesome.
It's funny. I'll be doing some stuff. This, from an appreciation standpoint, I was telling good old neighbor John this the other day. A year ago, and this was a huge blessing. A year ago, I was covering the Olympics in Paris, and it was such a cool experience. But it's been a minute since I got to enjoy the kind of August at home period when the season slowed down and the family's, wife, who's a teacher, is going back to school pretty soon, and the boys are going back to school. So trying to enjoy the end of the summer with the family around. We are doing a project at our place that I don't know the timing, but it should be fun when it comes out, to give a very, very early sneak preview, is kind of analyzing the top 25 players of the past 25 years and having a cutoff of like the year 2000. And our entire staff is weighted on this. And within that coverage, there's going to be, the top 25 moments and just kind of a quarter century look at the first quarter of this century in the NBA. I did my list yesterday, and it was fun, but it was hard because you have certain players' resumes getting, like your resume, no matter when you started to play, starts in the year 2000. So, Shaq and Kobe fared really well because, their three-peat began right then. But it was fun to kind of go down memory lane and do some of that, but that's about it.
Well, we'll miss you. I'll leave you with this, because we were talking about it earlier. During the break from us, we were talking about the ESPN purchase of the NFL now has 10% of ESPN and the RedZone and all this stuff that I'm sure you've been reading about in sports business. We were talking about, journalism's air quotes thing these days in certain spots, and a lot of unfair barbs thrown at journalism as well. But I think we can all agree that it's very difficult to believe that an entity will be impartial when it is owned at least 1/10 of it by the very outfit it's covering. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for your parent company to start their own independent television network with all the assets that you all have, so that they can be the ones that are fair and unbiased and elevate all of you into a position where we can now look for actual coverage of these sports without those very sports owning pieces of you. So if you could run that up the chain and report back to us in a couple months. I'm just trying to make you money, Sam, to be honest.
Listen, I hear you. I know you're being the tiny bit, you're not being tongue in cheek, but I mean, listen, and this is out of my pay grade, there are discussions about evolving on the video side for sure. And I think the general spirit of what you're talking about, our people know they need to lean even harder into, meaning that objectivity and I mean, listen, the New York Times brand and them being our parent company that bought us a few years back, the credibility is there. Our sports staff is a absolute, just it's humbling to be part of it because it's just loaded with so many talented people. So I hear you, and we've had those talks about the parts of media that are a little jaded these days, and there's so many good people at ESPN, and
that's right.
But that's a tough line to walk, man. When I mean, if the NBA owned, the NBA already has a lot of influence over ESPN, and if they own part of it, that would be not ideal journalism that I learned over at Sacramento State a very long time ago. Stingers up, baby.
Enjoy the family.
Yes.
Inevitably, I'm sure some massive news is going to break, if not later today, in about a week or two, that hopefully will not force you to get away from the family and cover it. But we do appreciate all the work you do with us throughout the year, and let contract negotiations open officially now between Bonneville and Sam Amick and The Athletic. And I say this every year. I hope we're able to come to an agreement and bring you back this fall.
It's been so contentious every year. Me and Jason Ross arm wrestling, trying to figure this thing out.
Just remember, it's business. It's not personal. It's negotiations. They don't mean any of it, Sam.
Appreciate y'all. Talk to you down the road. Enjoy the rest of your summer. And if news does break, feel free to give me a shout.
Okay. Very good.
Sam.
Remember, he said that.
Yeah, I do.
Right, that's Sam Amick.
All right, guys.
See you, buddy.
Good.
We'll take a break. When we come back, NFL notes, including Hard Knocks and what we're looking to watch this weekend, the first full weekend. Raiders tonight, Niners this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go, dog. We'll be right back after this.
The Drive Guys.
From the 925, Braun has not lived up to his end of the bargain. Fake bubble ring is a joke. Is that Daryl Morey's burner? Would you want LeBron to join Sabonis to finish his career where he started? Kings fans, would they want LeBron right now? Right now.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. 25% off the i8 bed, our most popular. Plus free home delivery. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Wow, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Progressive's Teen Driver Discount could lower the cost of insurance for your teenager and save you some money. And then you can still spend money on them. Because just when you think you have a grasp on spending, new sneakers. And then it's money for a school field trip. And of course, spending money. Oh yeah, and a new phone to replace the one they dropped in the toilet. Oh, don't remind me. So just get Progressive's Teen Driver Discount. And then you can continue to spend money on them endlessly. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states and subject to terms and conditions.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com. Brought to you by Xfinity. Sports are unpredictable. The price of your internet shouldn't be. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One consistent internet price for 5 years with no annual contracts. Guaranteed.
Saturday, August 9th, it's the Night of Champions at Stockton 99 Speedway. Meet past champions during the exclusive autograph session. Then, buckle up for pro late models, mini stocks, and more. Tickets start at just $20. Get yours now at Stockton99.com. Be there.
The Alan Styles Show.
But it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my time for 4 years. Now I'm going to waste your time. I'm going to waste your time now. You thought that your time was more valuable than my time.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
I keep forgetting to bring this up, Jason.
Yeah, what's that?
Have you watched the HBO Billy Joel documentary yet?
No. Is it good?
I've watched the first 20 minutes and I went,
I got a dork?
How does that get a dork? How does a Billy Joel documentary get a dork?
Dork.
I don't know what to do,
Billy
dude.
Joel, are you my dad?
Alan Stiles here with your.
What was that?
You don't like Billy Joel, Chris?
He's fine.
All right. Well, I guess you and I will just talk.
Talk.
Yeah. Let the adults talk.
Yes.
I watched
so 20 minutes.
Aren't you guys going to be? Oh no, you already are in. You're together 100.
Okay, so I'm coming down on the funny murder thing a little bit to like an 8 or a 7 now. That would.
So there was a murder.
Yeah, like I'd look at the bottom of the stage. He's Chris is lying and pull a blood. Don't look back in anger.
Now that's a documentary.
I mean, Chris, to be fair,
well, actually,
you combined with either of us are almost there anyway.
It's good.
I will watch
sucker.
the Billy Joel documentary if you guys watch the Oasis documentary.
Is there an Oasis documentary?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have less interest in that than you have less interest in Billy Joel.
How about this? How about it's a documented fact that Billy Joel greater than sign Oasis?
Yeah.
Well, if you look at how much money the concerts have brought in, then
every metric, concerts,
money,
album sales,
money,
Billboard charts,
money. That's why everyone knows the greatest restaurant in the world is McDonald's.
Chris is the eye test guy. All right, well, I know you have all these numbers supporting your theory, but I like them.
How many people do you think would share your opinion that Oasis is greater than Billy Joel?
That aren't Oasis fans.
No, even
or
if
Billy Joel fans. Okay, fine. Yeah,
or whatever. Just like the masses. If there was, Dave, you got a pretty big following. If you put a poll question out there,
huh? That is a good question.
Hey, all right.
I don't know.
We have the crown.
Like the average age of a Billy Joel fan is probably 66.
Billy Joel mostly is
the average age of an Oasis fan is probably like 49.
That's probably right.
Yeah, but I don't know what that point
Yeah,
is.
so like, I mean, more Billy Joel fans have died than Oasis fans.
You don't know that. Probably.
But I think there's just a larger pool of Billy Joel
fans. Yeah.
A lot
totally. I mean, a lot of Billy Joels before my time. You know, it's fine.
That's why The Big Bang Theory is the greatest TV show ever.
It is?
It is?
Yes, it was the number one TV show for such a long time.
I don't think that wouldn't be my reference on the tip.
Yeah, but I'd bring in a lot of other things too, like rating, share, also percentage of TVs, ad sales, total.
Oh, so money
and people.
Yeah,
they do equate.
They both are on they both tour.
I mean, I'm sorry, but measuring a success does tend to involve.
So then you agree that McDonald's is the greatest restaurant ever.
It's a real good attempt you're making. See, I would say this. I would say McDonald's is the most successful restaurant of all time.
That means it's the best.
No.
It makes the most money.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You get a 5-star restaurant that's better, but if you're trying to equate, by the way, because then
there's a lot of people better than Oasis.
Yeah, but here's what he's forgetting. Hold on, let's do this real quick. What would the max you can get is 3 Michelin stars? Okay, what would that be called?
Michelin.
Dr. Richard Kimball.
Dr. Richard Kimball. How many Michelin stars is this?
What would we call when somebody, are they given a star or what are they? They are
earned it.
They earned it, or it is awarded. It is something they earned or is awarded. It is for example, like an honor. So like how many number one hits do you have? Other ways of measuring that as well. It's not just how many burgers sold. It's also, okay, how many awards have they received? How many times have been recognized? Mm-hmm. What are the weights of that?
Oh, how many suits like you?
How many suits?
Yeah.
You mean like corporate?
Yeah.
Well, Billy Joel has also always been establishment. That's well known. So anyways,
you watched 20 minutes.
I watched 20 minutes of this document because I love.
Because you watched the Oasis one?
100%. I was like, wow, nothing could top this. Here's a couple of guys ripping off the Beatles. Let's see if it works. And then I shut it down. I was like, this is family. We're going to all watch this. I think there's 2 episodes, and the first one was like 2 hours. And yeah, dude, it's really, it caught me in the first 20. Just the reach. he has, the talent he has. Let's be honest. I mean, in today's day and age, you got to be careful here, but how do I say this? I was always fascinated with the fact that Billy Joel basically picked his relationships out of the SI swimsuit edition throughout the 80s. Like, what the hell, dude? Elle McPherson, Christy Brinkley, on and on and on and on. But he's got an interesting life story.
Yeah.
He really does have a very interesting
Does it talk
road.
about his time in the Hamptons?
I don't know. Are we referring to something lame?
His driving record in the Hamptons?
Oh, yeah, no, but I do look forward to that Oasis documentary when it focuses tons on Liam and Noel Gallagher and all the charity work they do and how they're straight arrows.
They talk about how they accidentally took meth instead of cocaine and all started playing the wrong songs at the wrong time at their first gig in the U.S.
Maybe I am interested in that.
All right, now it got interesting to me.
No, so I was asking that because that would make me more interested in the Billy Joel documentary.
I would imagine, I don't know, I'm 20 minutes in. But I would imagine that there are some parts of this documentary that delve into,
Have you gone to a Billy Joel concert?
No,
I want to.
I haven't, and I want to. I had an opportunity, and I was out of town, but I don't know how long ago it was, like 10 years ago, maybe. Billy Joel came to town touring with Elton John, dude. And I saw somebody did the math, and they said, I think between the two of them, they could do, it was like 2 hours and 24 minutes of songs that were nothing but number one hits.
Wow.
Right? So the answer is no. To finish that, though, Melissa and I have a bucket list item, and I think he's got some touring issues right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully, for our selfish purposes, he gets over it because we want to go see him, but we want to see him at either Shea or Madison Square Garden. We want to do like a 100%. And he basically has a residency there. I want to see Billy Joel performing in New York City.
So the thing I heard that he says at the end of his concerts, which I think is really funny, is he says, "Hey, remember, don't drink and drive. Do what I do. Drink and go home in a big limousine."
I mean, if
you can do it.
If you've ever seen, it's on YouTube, if you've ever seen the clip of Jimmy Fallon and Billy Joel making their own doo-wop group, they sing the song The Lion Sleeps Tonight using some sort of like iPad-looking thing to repeat the different parts. I think I've shown that.
Yeah.
It is one of the coolest freaking things I've ever seen. I love talent, even if it's lesser talent like Oasis. I'm always interested. So we'll see. By the way, and before we move on, Jason, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I could really see this happening, and 1 being like there is zero chance of it. What number would you put on Chris going to see Oasis and coming back and saying it wasn't that good of a show?
1 or 2.
I was going to say like -3, but yeah, I'm with you. 1 or 2. Regardless.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Maybe they put on a really good show down there. And of course he's not going to lie, but
he's a fan.
But I also feel like Chris is in that world where like, even if he went down there and they were terrible, he'd be like, man, they're just so raw and real, bro.
But same question. I probably would give a 9-10 to Billy Joel, no matter if it's like that was one of his worst shows. I don't know.
Just because you're seeing him, it's just the
I want to see him. Haven't seen him. He's got a ton of great songs.
What do you think is going to be more expensive, your Billy Joel New York tickets or your Paul McCartney tickets?
Oh, McCartney, but I thought you were going to say Billy Joel or Oasis. Yeah.
Well, Oasis cares about their fans.
Yeah, Billy Joel does. As a matter of fact, Billy Joel doesn't care about his fans so much that if you ever go to a Billy Joel concert, at the very beginning, you'll see the front row is empty. Because he has people go up to the upper levels and fill the front rows. I think it's the first or second. Either the first row or the first 2 rows are always empty because he has his people go up and like see like hardcore Billy Joel fans, and he brings them down because he wants the hardcore.
Can you believe it? We got the cheap tickets at $500. Now we're in the front row.
See, and that's the problem, is that people like Chris, even when somebody tries to do something nice, they say, well, why isn't he have the first 5 rows? It's easy to do. He's a billionaire. He doesn't do meth like Oasis.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Does. Yeah, exactly. From the 209, I'm 38, and I think Oasis sucks, and Billy Joel is great.
Oh, he's a young guy. Of course he doesn't like Oasis.
We have Oasis like Billy Joel.
So is there like a 10-year window of people that like Oasis?
I would say I'm probably on the younger side of Oasis fans.
I think Oasis is they're funny in this aspect because I can't speak to the UK, But because the UK is super, like, who's a big, do you know where, do you know where Taylor Swift is from?
Kentucky? Tennessee?
Okay, right.
No. Pennsylvania, then they moved to Tennessee.
Okay. Did you know that? I did.
He's a Swiftie.
Do you know where Billie Eilish is from?
California.
LA.
Is she from? Okay. My point is like over in the UK, they're very hyper. Like if Oasis is from Lancashire or, Manchester, that area, then it's like, like they're, and then there'll be other parts that are like, they're fine. And football clubs, to the point, soccer clubs will glom on to whatever that group is. Dude, when Oasis first came out, I remember too, it was so cheeseball to a lot of people over here. Like, bro, you're like legit. Not that there's anything wrong with ripping off the Beatles, but it was just so blatant how badly they were ripping off the Beatles. If you're going to rip off a band, rip off the Beatles. I don't hate them for that.
I mean, it's so easy to do. That's why everyone's done it.
I think people have tried. I think they did it really, really well. And even song Wonderwall, by the way, that's a Beatles thing. Oh, are we over? Oops.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, like, hey, whatever. But it's like Oasis is now, they've crossed that Rubicon where they've been around so long now, they didn't tour forever, that now it's like, I see things on Twitter all the time. It's like, oh my God, like, you're not going to, the most religious experience you can ever have at a show is going to be an Oasis show. It's like, really, dude? Are we there with Oasis? And it's like, if Oasis is a food, I feel like they're like a rotisserie chicken. They're not a filet. We're not talking about Top of the Pops here, dude. We're talking about something that's good and you can rely on. It's solid. Mm-hmm. Eat it a couple times a week. But we're not. I always feel like with Oasis, we're not talking about like, oh my God, to celebrate the thing. We're getting a rotisserie chicken for dinner. But they've crossed that Rubicon where now they're like a classic band. It's like, oh, Oasis, man, might be the last chance to see him, dude.
Better go.
I say go for it. You have fun, dude. Saw Billy Joel open for Metallica? What? Oh, look that up. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, we'll go streaking. We're going to get these NFL notes as well. Chris keeps arguing. We'll do all that right after this.
The Drive Guys.
Somebody from the 916, Whitey, tell me the last time we had an athletic front court. JK and Keegan Murray, a top 10 power forward, small forward combo. You find that? No, you can't. Why you give me that 10? I mean, let's slow down. He's not even here yet. Right. He doesn't even play here.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Alan Siles here with your Sacktown Sports injury update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jacob Wilson, out with that left forearm fracture, was placed on the IL with an injury dating back to his hit by pitch. His expected return is before the end of the season. Max Muncy, out with a right hand fracture, has begun taking ground balls and throwing, but has been unable to swing a bat. He is moving in the right direction, per his manager, Mark Kotze. That was your Sacktown Sports injury update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your priceless vinyl collection. Sure, you sleep on a futon because the money most people would have spent on a bed you spent on more records. But forget the fact that you can stream just about any song ever created for a few dollars a month. No, you need to listen to music in the most difficult way possible. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that, and third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
Sacramento River Cats baseball is where future San Francisco Giants are grown. Join us on Friday, August 22nd at Sutter Health Park for a special night celebrating the next generation of Giant stars. The first 2,500 fans through the gates score a free Giants Grown Here t-shirt, only available at this game. Don't miss your chance to rep Sacramento pride and see the Giant stars of tomorrow. Pick up your Giants Grown Here t-shirt on Friday, August 22nd. Get your tickets today at rivercats.com.
Catch all the action at Sky River Casino. Enjoy over 80 table games, more than 2,100 slot machines, and a thrilling high-limit room. Plus, with 18 elevated restaurants, bars, and lounge destinations, and Sky River rewards that add up and up. There's something for everyone. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun and experience new heights. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit skyriver.com today. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company and second opinion partner.
All right, Chris, it is that time to find out who is hot.
Shohei Ohtani. You know that dude?
Yeah.
You could probably even name off his stats, can't you?
I think he got a lot of hits yesterday. Didn't he get 1,000?
He got to his 1,000th hit. He was 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, but did he pitch or something?
Oh, he also struck out 8 batters.
Wow.
So he got a home run, struck out 8 batters. He drove in more runs than he allowed. He only allowed 1 run, but he drove in 2.
That's good.
He also drew more walks than he allowed. He had 1 walk. He did not allow a walk.
That's efficient.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I would say that's hot.
I would say that's Hall of Fame hot.
Very, very efficient. Hall of Fame hot.
Yeah, for Shohei.
Oh, Hall of Fame hot.
You spilled.
I did?
Yeah.
Where?
You haven't found it yet. Nope.
I did. Damn it. Playing golf today. I'm going to have a coffee stain on my boot.
The game of golf.
Put a bunch of water there.
Oh, that's a big stain.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks like I'm lactating. Hey, everybody. Well, other than
working on tucking my shoulder in.
Yeah, right.
Close.
Other than my ability to drink and not spill, apparently, who is not hot?
The Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani did all of that, and they lost 5-3. That is, he is the first Major League Baseball player to hit a home run, strike out 8, drive in more runs than allowed, draw more walks than he allowed, and still the team ended up losing.
Frauds.
Is he worth it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, I mean,
it's only $2 million a year.
Yeah.
If his name was De'Aaron Ohtani, you'd have a bunch of people saying, "How does he affect winning?"
And if it was Luka Ohtani, oh, he's a big boy.
Oh yeah, he been a little too much. Want to remind everybody we're giving away Zach Bryan. Does Zach Bryan make Mount Bryan more? Probably not, right?
Bosworth.
Boitano.
Boitano and Bosworth were our first.
That's not great. Bryan. There's no
Kelly.
William. Isn't wasn't that a president? Some President Bryan. Wasn't there like a William or a Wesley Bryan or something?
No.
President Bryan.
No, there was. I'm telling you, there was.
A TV show.
President Bryan. William Jennings Bryan. Look at the history on this guy.
President?
It was a president.
Which one?
No, he wasn't. He was a he was,
Look at
he was a hold on. He was a nominee for president.
Oh, yeah. Well, then
that's what I meant.
You said president.
Billy Bryan. Gumble.
You killed earlier.
Yeah,
this week.
I did. Sorry, Brian. Hey, weren't the Bryan brothers, right? Weren't they the
Team tennis?
team tennis
Go
guys?
Caps.
Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Griffin.
That's not bad, actually. Brian Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot more Bryans,
we're missing
dude.
some big ones.
Let's think about it. Text line will help out. Why don't we let's go streaking.
Okay.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
Streaking.
According to this, some of your top Bryans. Yeah, we forgot, I think, all but one of these. Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Brian Ferry, lead vocalist of the band Roxy Music. Whatever. You probably love them, right?
I never heard of them.
Okay, sorry. All right. Also, this is my fault. Brian Wilson, Beach Boys. Come on, guitarist for Queen.
Vibrations.
Brian May, the guitarist for Queen,
and Brian
May.
Brian May of News 10,
and Brian Wilson, closer of the.
Could those be the more opposite of people with the same name?
Queen's Brian May and Brian May of News 10. Honestly, I've been around both of them. They're kind of similar. Just different hair. And then can I say this on the air? Brian Cox.
You can.
From he was from Shenanigans. What was that movie? You say Shenanigans one more time.
Yeah, that's Succession.
Super Troopers.
Oh,
Succession. Yeah.
Braveheart.
Former King Brian Grant.
Identity. Ooh.
From Xavier.
That's exactly right.
Was it Xavier?
Yeah, it was ex Xavier.
Yeah.
He also, that's the college that signed the Cabbage Patch Kids. Let's go streaking.
All right.
Got it all back.
I was at 4 trying to get to 5, and I took Boba Fett got up 6 times. He got 2 hits. He had a homer, 2 RBI, so I've moved on to a 5-game hitting streak.
It's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah, Dave, you were at 2 trying to get to 3. You took from the Athletics Brent Rooker.
I did of my own will and fruition.
Yeah, Brent Rooker got up 3 times. Brent Rooker, 0 hits.
Oh no! Oh no!
Sorry about that.
Oh no! I don't think I have ever been happier.
Why?
I don't know why. I'm just filled with this overwhelming sense of joy that my streak is over.
Well, yours is over.
Hope it works out better for Chris.
I'm at 5. Well, Chris was at 11. He was trying to get to 12, which is getting really hectic and interesting.
Yeah.
He took from the Athletics Brent Rooker. Chris?
Brent Rooker, how did he do?
Yeah.
How did he do?
He got up 3 times.
Okay.
And he did not get
Oh, no.
So hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Brent Rooker is dead to me.
Wow.
So you guys are at 0. I'm at 5.
Aha.
Not a lot of games today, guys.
No.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys lead it off.
All
Only
right.
4 total games.
All right. Okay. I will take Ashton Johnson. Can we?
Raiders.
No, we can't cry. Okay. Sorry. My bad. You know what? Because I believe in second chances. In about 8 minutes, actually in about 15 to 20 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood, Brent Rooker is going to be back at the plate because the A's and Nationals start at 9:05. Give me Brent Rooker.
Chris?
Since the Orioles aren't playing, I'll take Cal Raleigh.
There's a bird.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Why?
Because I already had my pick in.
Oh, and it's Cal Raleigh?
No, the guy that took you guys out is Brent Rooker.
Oh, well, yeah, come on, let's go.
So I took Rooker.
Took a Rooker. Let's go.
I'm taking Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker. Yum.
Yeah. But you did it to get Chris out.
I'm not doing
could
it
be
to
a
get you
2 streak buster
Brent Rooker
a guy.
Double Goocher?
Yeah.
Oh.
With Rooker. A Goocher Rooker.
I'll tell you what. You know what? Just for that, Let's give out some Zach Bryan tickets
Let's
right
do it.
now. 1-800-920-1140. Not sure if you know this. He's risen to the forefront of country music as a once-in-a-generation voice. Coming to Golden Gate Park, San Francisco, August 15th. Got a pair of tickets for you and a friend or a relative to go see him. Live, Loomer caller number
5. That's where my streak is.
5. Score the pair of tickets to the show. All right. We will get to what to expect from your formerly Oakland, formerly Los Angeles, currently Las Vegas Raiders. And I got a Vegas note for you as well that we need to talk about. We'll do all that right after this.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Great conditions, a fun layout, and unbeatable value. Timber Creek and Sierra Pines are Sacramento's #1 rated golf destination. With 27 holes, a spacious practice facility, and professional instruction, there's always a way to improve your game. Planning a tournament or corporate event, they offer customizable packages and award-winning catering to make your event effortless. Timber Creek is easy to find in Roseville, but hard to forget. Book your round today at timbercreekgc.com or call 916-774-3851.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Mark your calendars for a stacked lineup of live shows. It all starts August 23rd with Gypsy Kings at Hard Rock Live Sacramento and Super Soul Fest featuring Jeffrey Osborne at Thunder Valley. Then get ready to laugh with Weird Al Yankovic at the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic on August 24th and comedian Taylor Tomlinson at Thunder Valley on August 29th. Flashback to the ultimate throwback but lost 80s rewind at Thunder Valley on August 31st. And Fight Night fans, don't miss Thunder Showdown Boxing on September 6th, also at Thunder Valley. Country star Darius Rucker takes the stage at the Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic on September 13th, followed by comedian legend Eddie Griffin on September 19th, and Classic Rockers 38 Special on September 21st, both at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Then it's Keith Sweat at Hard Rock Live Sacramento October 5th. And country fans, see David Nail live at Goldfield Roseville October 9th. Get your tickets now and find more info at sacktownsports.com.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your home for Kings basketball for over 25 seasons.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom,
with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
You just got that. All right. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's my prerogative. That's full count. That's like a prerogative is like February. Why do we do that? Like nobody says February. Say February. But that's not how it's spelled.
Right.
No one says prerogative. Say my prerogative. But there's a stupid R in there. If I was ever president, a couple of things that are on my agenda,
Yeah.
Get rid of those random R's, dude.
I know you're a former respected spelling bee champion.
Yeah.
What would be your grading on this as a youngster?
Mm-hmm.
I had a spelling test.
Yeah.
And the word was restaurant, which can be a little tricky.
A little bit.
But I remember also as a youngster going with my family to this Italian restaurant called Bruno's Ristorante. And I remember seeing the sign a lot. And I thought it meant restaurant.
Right.
I spelled it Ristorante.
Ristorante.
I got dinged for that.
Yeah.
I spelled it in Italian.
Yeah.
I mean, I advanced the spelling.
It's funny you bring that up because there's actually rulings on that. So, for example, I'll give you a much more common example. If somebody were to, if I were to get the word color and spell it COLOUR, that's wrong. So there's a whole thing where it's like it has to be. It's American English.
Yeah, we dropped the U.
There's very few, and I don't know if they still exist, but there's very few, and it's funny because you wouldn't think there would be exceptions for words. Two of the more basic ones, believe it or not, at least when I was doing spelling bees, COOKY was an acceptable spelling for cookie as well as COO. It's a great question, but they were both accepted. Also, DOUGHNUT as opposed to DONUT, both acceptable. I don't make the rules, dude.
It's WRONG.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Where's the W? Beginning? Wrong. Or my favorite all-time argument I ever got in with an English teacher, which I just disclosed. I used to get into arguments with English teachers. How big of a nerd was I?
Healthy.
She did this whole rant on how ain't was not a word. And I took a lot of exception to that. Hey, ain't is absolutely a word. And she said, and her whole point was, no, it's slang and it makes no sense. There's no such thing as a not. It's am not. Ain't is actually a contraction really for am not. And I was like, cool. So you pronounce it willn't. Because I don't know what won't is then. And my whole gig, I mean, we're having this argument. I think it was like fourth grade. And we're going back and forth.
Not?
What won't is a contraction of will not. Like I will not, I won't, right? Or I would not, I wouldn't. But the point is there is no I will not. Just like there is no I a not. It's I am not and I will not. So if her ain't rules stand, then we should have willn't. Won't is technically the ain't of willn't.
Right. So how did the date end?
Not well.
Oh.
Because she was one of those teachers
David,
where
shut up!
I got a lot of that. This was one of those where.
Is this why you didn't finish high school?
It's probably exactly why I did. Because I
ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it. It's one of those things where it's like it finally was like, we had this standoff, this detente. Then she's like, because that's the way it is. DETENTE with the.
What is that?
It's a.
Oh, okay.
That's actually officially how you say it.
Oh, it's one of the
detente.
I got told to stop with this when they said that ain't is a made up word, and then I said all words are made up.
Stop with this. Who do you think was more problematic, you or Chris, in school?
Dave.
I think it might be you, Chris.
No.
What do you think was me?
I was very shy in school. I would say most of the people I went to school with would be shocked that I talk on the air.
Really?
Yeah.
Not buying it.
Well, I probably agree with him though. I was I had about 4 years of undiagnosed attention deficit disorder. Those were the great years before I got the old vitamin R. That's what they called it, dude. Every day.
Hit him with one of those.
I had to go to the office.
It's weird that it was in the Flintstone shape.
Big ass yellow pill. Hey, it's time for your vitamin R. I don't know what the hell it was. And
How'd
then
it taste?
not well. I swallowed it with some water. Not great, but then the side effects would start to kick in.
But didn't you enjoy getting out of class for a few minutes?
100%, dude. Loved it. Like
I can take more pills if you need me to.
The teachers all knew. So I get to go to the nurse's office.
Take your time.
Yeah, Miss Box.
I'm imagining after your ain't and won't argument, it was, David, go to the office and get your pill.
A little bit. I get that.
And
a couple
meanwhile,
times.
you stop by the bathroom.
Yeah.
Stop by
Well, then when I started smoking in high school, then it was on. Then I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I'll be back in an hour. My Spanish teacher, Mr. Norman, one time asked me if I had a gastrointestinal issue because I use the bathroom at the same time every day. And I was like, I actually do.
Yeah, it's called Spanish flies.
Yeah, it's called Spanish. Yeah, see, I do. Adonde vas, el baño.
See? I'm learning.
Right, see, I'm learning, dude. I hit with a stapler once.
By a teacher?
Second grade, yeah, Mrs. Fleming.
True story. Why did Mrs. Fleming throw a stapler?
Because it was something I did in cursive, and I was going back and forth with her on cursive. Oh, you know what it was? As a matter of fact, speaking of, it was capital Q's.
Wow.
This isn't, nobody's going to do this. It's not what we're doing here.
Little did you know, how many years later on your radio show.
That'd be it, yes.
You're not always going to have a calculator, David.
Which is great, because, yeah, you are. Take that, Mrs. Fleming, who's probably been dead 30 years. But well, she was old then, bro.
She was probably 35.
Nah, she had that old lady hair.
Describe it.
It's like doll hair.
Like Hulk Hogan hair?
Yeah, it's thinning. It's a little, I just remember that. She smelled of, what'd she smell like, dude? It was
formaldehyde?
No, it wasn't bad. No, it was.
What is happening to poor Miss Fleming?
What'd she smell like? It was like
education.
It was like Dial. It was like some old stuff. Right? It was very
Irish.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
The old lady dials.
100%, dude. He knows.
What are you guys doing?
100%.
Like, that's definite teacher smell.
100%. 100%. I mean, depends. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, so she had dial and depends.
No, I said it depends. Anyway, she hit me in the back of the head with a stapler.
It seems like you deserve
Transferred schools because of it. That's a true story. Went from Harry Dewey Elementary in Fair Oaks to Detterding in Carmichael.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that now.
Mrs. Emanuels, who you know, yes.
The student was assaulted by the teacher, so the student needs to leave.
That's exactly what happened. That is literally, it wasn't that, I mean, no, my mom was so pissed. The sad thing was, really, is she hits me in the head with a stapler. I switch schools. My dad's an attorney. What the hell, dude? I just put all that together for the first time in my life. Where's the lawsuit?
He deserved it.
Could have got, you know what, honestly, probably was a little bit of that.
I think this is going to come up on the fishing trip.
Dad, we could be a lot richer right now. Should have sued her, dial the ass off, get us paid.
Dull hair.
Fleming. No.
Yeah, but they're going to find out about me hitting you in the back of the head.
Yeah, that's called discovery, son. Anyway, so the Raiders play.
Yes.
Speaking of hitting it.
Yeah. Tonight, preseason.
Tonight, preseason. Jason Ross. Oh. Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
I'm going to bet a lot on this.
This is the first one this year. Let's look at tonight's scoreboard, I should say. The Raiders visit the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, Geno Smith returning. Pete Carroll
There's
returning.
a lot of revenge games going on.
Marshawn Lynch played for both teams.
He did. On both West Coast.
The best coast. Seattle is going to be favored in this preseason must-win game.
Barn burner.
By 4.5.
I'm not even, Chris, go ahead.
Seahawks, 4.5.
We have a correct answer.
Seriously?
Jason, we have let me highlight it here. We have a correct answer, asterisk.
Where is it? Yes. What's the asterisk?
Las Vegas is favored by 4.5. Well, you had a correct answer. Yeah. You got the 4.5.
Wrong team.
I wouldn't have picked that. I would not have picked that. That's probably because they think the Raiders are not going to be as good as the Seahawks in preseason. They're going to play more of their starters. The Seahawks are just going to do what.
There's starting to be a little bit of hype on the Raiders.
I'm here for it, man. I really am. I mean, we talked about this in the offseason. I think the Raiders had a really good offseason. I do think there's some.
They've won. They're like the Kings. 2 trips to the playoffs since 2002. 2 winning seasons since 2002. 2. The greatness of the Raiders is in their future.
Yeah, they could. They're in Vegas. They could do all kinds of beam team stuff if they wanted. They could have the Sphere.
Yeah,
Sphere should have the logo on it.
Should have the helmet.
Yeah, exactly. I like what they're doing. I like the direction they're going. I think they've got some, as always with them, it's a lot, but the lines, let's talk about that first and foremost, offensive and defensive line, but they've made some They've made some moves and some extensions in the offseason. I would like to think, look, I don't think the Raiders are going to make the playoffs, but I would like to think that I do believe this. I think at the end of the year, I think Raider fans are going to look at this season the Raiders had, and they're going to say, you know what? There's something here, and we're building, and we're going in the right direction, and I can't wait for next season.
I hope so too. I mean, it's weirdly, I'm with you on the offseason moves. I think they've completely changed direction, and it's what their 5th coach in 6 seasons. So, but I think Pete Carroll's a good hire.
Oh, I think I completely agree with you, especially for that type of team that needs that culture reset and all that. So I think it's a perfect hire.
Geno Smith is a question mark to me. I know he's coming off a couple of good seasons, but I'd like to see him do it again. I'm actually really excited about Ashton Genty. I think he's going to be good there. Bowers, after the year he had, was phenomenal at the tight end position as a rookie. But if it's a season like you're suggesting where maybe it's like, hey, not look out for them, but like, hey, they're onto something, but they're not good enough, and that's probably a 7, 8, maybe 9, 10 wins, maybe could even make you miss the playoffs in the AFC. You never know. We said this last year. Should they move Crosby, though?
Yeah, I said they should.
Yeah.
And I love Max Crosby.
Right.
I think he's the ultimate Raider.
He's great.
No,
there's no reason to move him.
Right.
Only it's because if you're not going to be good enough, can you get something really good in return?
Yeah, and Raider fans hate that, and I understand that. I completely get it.
Because he's still a stud.
He's a freaking Hall of Fame stud muffin Ruski. Like he's
All of
awesome.
that.
But I just think for where the Raiders are and where they're gonna be, I think I'm gonna guess. I haven't looked at this yet, so we'll do it together. I'm gonna guess the over/under on Raider wins this year is gonna be. It's going to be 6.5 or 7.5. I think
I had 7.5 in my head.
I'm going to say, you know what? That's exactly what I had. I say 7.5. Chris, over/under Raider wins this year.
8.5.
8.5. Okay. I could see that.
You gotta have it right. 6.5, 7.5, or 8.5.
Raiders over/under wins this year. 6.5.
Oh,
okay. It's their first guess.
I thought they would have got the Vegas bump.
We're a little bit. We're a little bit more optimistic than the average Bear. By the way, not Chicago. Over/under on 49er wins this year, according to Vegas.
10.5.
9.5.
We have a correct answer, Jason Ross. 10.5. Over/under on Chiefs wins this year.
12.5.
That was my number 2, so I'll stick with it. 12.5.
We do not have a correct answer. 11.5. Eagles wins this year.
11.5.
12.5.
11.5. Ravens.
11.5.
10.5.
11.5. Bills.
11.5.
11.5.
12.5 to lead the league. Steelers over/under.
9.5.
10.5.
8.5.
Ooh.
Cowboys.
9.5.
8.5.
We actually have 2 different ones here for the Bengals. We have one
Bengals or
oh, I'm sorry, I said Cowboys. I apologize. One there. It's between 7. It's basically 8, 7.5 to 8.5.
Okay.
And then this one I think is in. This one is going to be. This one for me might be the toughest one in the NFL. They're all tough, but the Chicago Bears.
6.
Right.
5.5.
No, they're going to overinflate them. 7.5.
We have a correct answer with an asterisk. They are going to overinflate them. 8.5. 8.5.
Wait, so how'd you get a correct answer?
Because he said they were going to overinflate them. That's it. You got to have a correct answer. What do you want from me? Of the Saints, Browns, Jets, Giants, Titans, and Panthers, one of those teams has the lowest over/under for wins.
Saints, Browns,
Jets, Panthers, Titans, Giants.
Jets,
Titans.
We do not have a correct answer. All alone with an over/under of 4.5 wins this season. We love the city.
Really?
Oh, yeah, new quarterback.
New Orleans Saints. The Browns were at 5.5.
Remember they were 2-0 last year.
Go get there and get the ball there.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I don't hate anybody for anything, but yeah, even though the Raiders are, on one hand, you could look at it, they are predicted to be in a tie with the Panthers for the 6th worst team in the NFL. Remember, last year I had the bet with the guys. Last year I thought the Raiders were being a little bit overrated. I actually think they're being underrated. I think people are underrating I can't believe I'm saying this. I think they're underrating the Las Vegas Raiders. And again, I don't think they're going to be a playoff team. But I look at that depth chart, and I know that there's some Raider fans that are really passionate about Aiden O'Connell. And I don't have any issues with Aiden O'Connell.
As a backup.
I think he's a fine backup. I think after a year of Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, you're going to see an actual professional starting quarterback come in this year in Geno Smith and go, oh, my God. It's like if all you're eating at home is chuck steak and shoulder roast, you don't know what a filet tastes like. You've never had it before. And Geno's probably not a filet. He's like a New York or a whatever. You get the point. Geno Smith is a real deal starting quarterback in the NFL. His numbers last year with the Seahawks, 4,320 yards. He completed 70.4% of his passes. He threw for 21 touchdowns. He ran for 272 yards. He is the real mother-grabbing deal, y'all, as Fred Durst said in the song Outside with Stained. Ashton Jonty now, the reigning almost Heisman Trophy winner. He is going to be super exciting. By the way, punch and play, Raheem Mostert, former 49er, that's your backup. That's your backup, the touchdown leader in the NFL 2 years ago. Now you have the law firm of Jacoby Myers. Look, the wide receiver core, that's going to be an interesting thing to look at with Tucker, Myers, and Thornton. But you've got Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer, and they're probably going to line them up both at times. Bowers, the best young tight end in the game. I'm good with their line. It needs help, but I'm good with their line. DJ Glaze is a wonderful name. And then you have the defense headed up by, of course, Double X, Max Crosby. There's questions. I don't think, dude, I do not believe the Raiders, unless their injuries happen. I think they're a 7-9 win team.
Well, and some of the bigger questions they've had over the last couple of years, honestly, has been coaching and the quarterback position, two of the most important pieces that for continuity of good teams.
Yeah.
So to have Pete Carroll and his experience back, his experience that he had with Geno Smith, I think is going to help. So those two are together. And even the other stat the Raiders have, Dave, it's been the leading passer 3 years ago was Carr.
Yeah.
2 years ago was McConnell. Last year was Minshew. Like, they haven't been able to establish that position.
No.
And I don't know that they've got the best quarterback in the league in Geno Smith. But if he could do 4,000 again and more touchdowns and interceptions and keep him in games, win a few games here and there, and you're going to rely on some of the other things they have in Genty and Bowers and just kind of start your build.
The thing with, and here's a text here, Jason. Geno is a 10-year backup quarterback in this league. Well, that's a factual statement.
Mm-hmm. Is that a negative text or a positive text?
I think it's one of those when we were talking about AOC being a backup. And by the way, maybe AOC is a guy that follows that same Geno Smith corollary. But the last 3 years since Geno Smith found the secret sauce, he went from passing for, in 2000, here we go. In 2015, he passed for 265 yards in a game. That's it. He played one game. Next year with the Jets, 2 games, 126 yards. Next year with the Giants, 2 games, 212 yards. Following year, 5 games with the Chargers, he threw for 8 yards. The next year behind Russell Wilson, 33 yards in a game. The following year under Russell Wilson, 702 yards over 4 games. I think Russ got hurt. First year, he gets the starting nod, 17 games. He passes for 4,282 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 picks. Last year, he missed 2 games, still threw for 3,624 yards, 20 touchdowns, 9 picks. Arguably, last year effectively was both the best and worst year of his career. He threw for 4,320 yards. That's almost a career high. 70.4% completion percentage. When you throw 578 times, that's a big deal. 21 touchdowns, 15 picks. But he was also sacked 50 times as opposed to 31 the year before.
Right.
You're getting a real deal quarterback. And like you just said, he's not elite. He's not top 10.
But he doesn't have to be.
He doesn't have to be. I am far more worried about the Raiders' non-tight end receiving core, with the exception probably of Jacoby Myers. But I think Jacoby Myers is more of a Juwan he's more
feel like a number one.
Right, Marquez Valdez, that type of thing.
Like when he was there last year with Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I to be honest with you, I actually think it'd be really interesting to see what Devontae Adams would do on this squad.
I know now.
This squad with these players and that coach.
Yeah.
I actually think this is the great type of team for that's what's so funny. And now he go bye-bye. So anyways, looking forward to that. We're obviously not going to get any answers tonight definitively on this, but it will be nice to see the silver and black. By the way, the chat here is saying time for a new bet. I don't know what the new bet is. Let's just be, I'm saying this without any bias. I plastered our resident Burfs last year. I mean, embarrassed them. The problem is Burfs don't get embarrassed. They just come back next year and go, whatever, and then they get smacked in the face every year. The next year, there was no, and I didn't collect because I'm a class act. Because I'm a class act. I didn't collect. Remember, they were supposed to all have to read prepared statements by me on the air. They have to call in and I could write out, I'm a Raider fan, I'm stupid, whatever I want, as long as it's FCC approved. I didn't even collect. So I don't know what the bet would be this year.
Yeah, they just want you to lose.
They want, and eventually.
And you would pay up.
Double down. Of course I would. I guarantee you, if I lost that bet last year, not only would they all make me, if I went 5 minutes without paying up, it would be all caps in the chat. And then now, like a year later, when we start talking about Raiders, there would be 50. Hey, Dave, remember last year when you said the Raiders were only going to be, you have no credibility. That, again, class act, Burf.
Wow.
Difference.
Yeah. All that being said, I still want to go to a game in Vegas. We'll see the Raiders in Vegas.
It would be interesting.
Yeah.
I want to go to a game in Vegas. I want to sit in those, the couches or the lazy boys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Fall asleep.
I think I actually might. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Before we get to crosstalk and celebrity birthdays, next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
One of our chatters, Jess, is in the building. They're having a conversation about media. She said, not media like Dave. I mean real media. Dave is weird media, which is fine.
You're so weird media.
Weird media.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Americans may not agree on much, but we agree on Social Security. We all pay in. It ought to be there when we need it. Social Security could face a funding gap in less than a decade, and I don't want to see a pay cut. I'm with AARP in the fight to protect the Social Security we earn.
Pledge to protect Social Security at aarp.org/weearnedit. That's aarp.org/weearnedit. Paid for by AARP.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Experience the excitement of Sacramento Rivercats baseball at Sutter Health Park. From thrilling plays on the field to fun in the stands with family and friends, Rivercats baseball is for everyone. Enjoy lively entertainment all season long, the best ballpark food around, some of the finest views of the city, and baseball memories with the Sacramento Rivercats to last a lifetime. Grab your tickets now at rivercats.com.
Shake your body dry on a coastline.
Zach Bryan, live in concert. Friday, August 15th, Golden Gate Park.
Baptize me in a bottle of beer
With Kings of Leon, Turnpike Troubadours, and Nolene Hoffman.
Oh, my revival.
Zach Bryan. Tickets are on sale now at GoldenGateParkConcerts.com. Brought to you by your friends at Another Planet Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Our guys Frankie or whoever on the team put out a clip on Sam Amick and us talking about Jonathan Kuminga, and the now famous line heard around the world was, is he going to be a Gominga or a Kuminga? Honestly, I botched it, and I didn't realize it till I rewatched it. It should have been, is it going to be Stay Minga or Kuminga? He's not going anywhere if he stays there. Should have been Stay Minga, or Kuminga.
Let's. You want to call him back?
Can we recut that?
Re-rack it?
3, 2, 1. Roll through it.
I have to look at Sam.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Frankie, just re-rack this. Okay. Hey, Sam, welcome in. So is it going to be Stay Minga or Kuminga? And cut.
I'll try one more time, or
I think we got Jason. I think we got it.
What do they call Alan? One take Johnny?
One take Johnny.
Yeah. That's why I hear him down the hall going, "Hey,
Alan Styles here.
Hey,
hey."
That'd be kind of fun. You know what? I'd actually be curious. Chris, do you think I just saw Angie in her office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she'd be willing to anonymously? I just gave it away because I think it'd be interesting if she did like power rankings for Sacktown Sports endorsers as far as like easiest to toughest to work with on their voice work.
I could probably guess.
Okay.
Or should we all guess? And
I
then
think
we
you
can
should
see?
text her and ask.
And then see. Oh, I think you should guess and then text her and then see how close you are to what she says.
Okay. I'm going to guess easiest is Kyle.
Kyle Draper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I don't know if she does Whitey. I'll say Whitey, then you, then Alan.
You think Alan's the toughest?
Yeah.
All right, text her now.
You think get my name in there?
Wow.
Wait, do you record with her?
I do my own stuff.
Yeah.
But I have recorded
Do
with
you
her.
really?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what you're supposed to do.
Why do you always do what you're supposed to do?
Uh-huh.
Jason blows the bell curve.
What do I do? Excuse me?
That's a real thing, dude.
I don't even know the bell curve.
So it's Screw the Pooch.
I don't even know the pooch.
Trex Decking and Railing brings you what's on deck. A's Nationals is going on right now.
I know.
What?
Brent Rooker's 0 for 1.
What is happening?
I changed my pick.
And the A's are up 3-0.
Yeah.
3 runs.
He's on deck.
Take Rooker out.
Nick Kurtz just got out. Otherwise, it was a home run by Thomas. Yeah, his first home run. Kurt Thomas?
Probably not. Colby.
Yeah.
It was a C. I don't know why did I go with Kurt with a C.
Mm.
Who is that? Kurt Young, former A?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So he had a home run.
Yeah.
They're up 3-0 on the wash. Giants are off. They wait, what?
Yeah, they start a series with the Nationals tomorrow.
Wow, how cool is that? Do you think when the Giants and A's do that, they have dinner before?
Yeah, and I think the Nationals just get on the A's team plane and fly back.
And just fly back? Yeah, that'd be amazing. Raiders at Seahawks tonight.
Yeah.
We just talked about that. Honestly, it is kind of a must win. Did you text her?
I did.
I really want to know what she says. Bengals at Eagles. And then
Super Bowl preview?
Could be. Although, let's be honest. What are the guys the Eagles make it back?
I know.
Right? And then the Colts at the Ravens.
AFC
championship preview? No.
Okay.
No. I mean, it could be with the Ravens.
That's Richardson versus Daniel Jones. Everybody's watching that.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Including the Counting Crows.
Yeah.
They're famous. Daniel Jones and me playing quarterback. He's looking at you. Oh, no. He's looking at me. Yeah. Adam Duritz.
And what's on deck? Dave golfing today.
Yeah, that's right, Jason.
Then Dave going on a trip.
The game of
golf. Very busy. Very, very busy day for myself. We're golfing with our good friend Phil.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Donahue?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I believe
Nicholson.
Still with us. Phil Donahue.
I just passed.
Did he?
Just recently.
He did?
Yeah, within the last this year.
No, I
This
believe
year.
you. I just no.
Last couple of months?
No. Why am I freaking out? Phil Donahue.
So maybe in April, May?
No, a year ago, August 18th, he died. Where the hell was I? Probably on vacation. Ah, man. Wait.
Should have saved your birthday wish for him.
I should have. And didn't, Bob Newhart also went July 18th.
Of this year?
Of 2024. A year ago, July 18th. We lost, man, Phil Donahue, Bob Newhart. Those are some TV Titans.
Yes.
Well, rest in peace.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah. Golf. And then my wife is going to some afternoon soiree with her fellow sped teachers at her school.
Okay.
It's like a thing they do, I guess, before the school year starts. So I have to go pick up Mason from soccer practice. Here's the thing. I tee off at 12:12. Mason gets out at 4:30.
Nope.
But you know where I'm playing.
Yeah.
I feel like 4 hours is now it's 30 minutes from there to Mason though. So he's definitely gonna
be sitting on the curb.
Come back. And then we're going tonight is the last night with my daughter at home.
For you.
Yeah, for me. That's it. So we're gonna go to dinner somewhere. You know what she said yesterday? I said, where do you want to go to dinner tomorrow night? You know what she says? Someplace not that expensive. You guys have been spending a lot of money on me. And then
maybe it's her time to pay.
An hour later, if that, she explained to me how she needed a certain type of duvet because she wanted to have a new comforter every year because she didn't want her dorm room to look the same all 4 years. And it just triggered me. I was like, well, you know what? Then you get a job. Here's what you need for your bed. A pillow, a pillowcase, a fitted sheet. I do agree with the little mattress topper. It's like $20. I laid on it when we went down there. It's like a prison cot. So, not that I would know. Mattress topper, sheet, and comforter.
What are you paying for?
What am I paying for? What for at USC?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'd think with what we're paying, it would be like at least
Premium.
like a embassy suites level of comfort. Pull out couch.
Mm-hmm. She going to come home in the summers?
You're damn right she is.
You sure of that?
We already had this conversation.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So I did this thing. No, we had this whole conversation about this. I said, look, just so you know, with the exception of there's one thing in a couple years that she's going to be allowed to do that I can't talk about out loud. I've told you off air that she gets to do as a member of the USC marching band. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I forgot.
It's in like 2+ years.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my mom heard you talk about it on the radio, so I don't know how secret it is.
She did?
Yeah.
I talked about it on the radio?
I didn't know about it.
Oh. Okay, well, that was probably a mistake then. So, sorry. Tell your mom not to tell anybody.
Okay, yeah, well.
Thanks. I told her with the exception of that summer, I was like, when you get out of school, when the day school ends to the day your first duties are at school for band or whatever, that's ours. None of this like Janie and Francis have a summer trip or my whatever friend is having a or I have this opportunity to go on the no, bro. You're back for all your holidays. You're back for summer. That's just don't even think about it. We own those. Mine own it. You aren't confident that I'm going to keep up that end of the bargain, are you?
I'm confident you're going to keep up.
You don't think she will? I should have a little leverage here, I would think.
What's that?
Well, until she figures out I'm bluffing, I could just be like, dude, I'm paying for your college. Like,
you going to stop paying?
Yeah, no.
When it breaks,
we have it first.
It's Sacktown Sports breaking news.
Got a text from Angie.
Oh, great. We have our members of the Sacktown Sports staff power rankings. Easiest / best to work with versus toughest.
I was way off.
Oh, okay. I'm really honestly curious. I have no idea here. It could be anywhere. Yeah, because let's recap.
Yeah, what did you ask her?
I said, to be nice, can you rank the easiest to least easiest 1140 personalities to record?
Okay, and he had said, I believe it was Kyle 1, Whitey 2, I think me 3, Alan 4, and then you do your own thing.
He left me off.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've recorded with her before.
Okay.
Why am I last?
That was my pick.
He picked you last.
I picked Alan last because I could hear from here. Hey, Alan Styles. Hey, Alan Styles here.
All right, so start from this could be a mistake. Start from the bottom up.
So number 5.
Yeah.
Hal Draper.
The toughest. Wow.
Okay.
We'll just call it most challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Uh-huh.
Alan Styles.
Okay, so you technically had Alan 4th.
Angie.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Me.
Kevin Whitey.
Uh-oh.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
Jason Ross.
Wait, who's number 1 though?
Number 1 is Kozimor.
I'm sorry.
Not even you.
What did he say?
Wow, stunner.
What did he say?
You didn't hear it.
Number 1, Carmichael Dave.
The easiest to work. Who had those odds?
Did you set her up for this?
No.
Alan is upset.
We have controversy.
He's so upset he's in early.
Wow.
Rig.
What's up, high maintenance?
Rig.
Wow.
One take Johnny.
Doesn't sound like it. Hi, it's Alan. Hey, it's Alan. Hi, it's Alan. Number 1. Okay, could you just do a quick follow-up? No, wait, you said, did she say it's your number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're top 2. I like to do that. The morning show is the easiest to work with.
Yes.
Could you ask her one more question?
Okay.
Just to follow up. What is the gulf, if you will, between number 2 and number 3? Because what I really think is that you think that we'd be the toughest.
Why?
We're the big swingers here. We're the ones with the numbers and all that. I mean, we're the big boy show. No offense. You'd think we'd be like, all right, Angie, are you ready? I've got a lot of time. But no, we are the easiest. No, not there. Just come in, professional, get it done. I'll bet you there's a big gulf there. And I don't say this to gloat. I say this as fellow leaders of the station. It's like when we had that intra-station contest a few months ago, and we blew everybody away. It's incumbent upon us as vet leaders. There's a difference between going out and saying, "Hey, I'm this guy. I'm the superstar. I'm the whatever," and saying it. There's also doing it and having the respect of your peers. I think, to be honest with you, we lead by example.
Yeah.
And that's what's important.
We're living it.
We're living it. We're doing it. We're not just saying it. And that's one to grow on.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Yeah, exactly.
When we come back, celebrity birthdays, and we'll crosstalk with a very upset, very high maintenance and tough to work with Alan Stiles, apparently. Not my words. We'll do all that right after this.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Throwing things at or onto a field or court can seriously injure people, unless it's that hockey thing where you throw the teddy bears on the ring. So they all get collected and given to kids.
All of them? No bear left behind.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? Sunpoint Public Adjusters can help. Sunpoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call Sunpoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. Sunpoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The Giant Summer Sale is here. Get giant savings on our Giant selection only at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay $0 up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis.
It's
Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Sponsored by the California Army National Guard and Hop Valley Brewing. Tickets at CITPFest.com. It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Yeah. All right. Jason, are you aware that debuting September 4th on Peacock is The Paper? It is a series that follows the Dunder Mifflin documentary crew as they now move on to a dying Midwestern newspaper and its reporters.
I was not aware of that.
Will you give it a shot?
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
Might wait for a word of mouth on that.
I saw the trailer and it did not excite me.
I mean, you know what? I hated the first season of The Office first time I saw it, and then I loved that show. Hey, I haven't said this yet, but going on right now.
Yes, today.
Until 2 p.m., 8465 Elk Grove Boulevard at the Walmart in Elk Grove is the annual backpack and school supply drive that we're doing with our sister stations. Come support the Utes in Sacramento with some supplies, including but not limited to backpacks. And then, you can fill them with any or all of highlighters, Post-its, whiteout, mechanical pencils and pens, composition notebooks, binders, folders, pencil pouches, glue sticks, and colored pencils. You don't have to you could drop by a glue stick.
Yeah.
Any and all donations help as we welcome in, assuming he's ready. He's very difficult to work with, but we enjoy him.
Yeah.
Alan Styles.
No, because I'm hard to work with.
No. We're not gonna set you up. Come on.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We love Angie. Angie and Cindy, to me, I know, right, are the backbones.
And I said you were the easiest.
And so
calling me Andy.
I know. They're the backbones of the. They deserve more credit than anyone in this building, and anyone who works in this building knows.
I believe it was said at the staff meeting, Angie saves more money than anyone else at this company.
And I think that's an incredibly important thing for us all to remember.
Which will all go to Angie.
Which will entirely go.
What did Chris say? I can't hear.
That's right. She doesn't have headphones. He said that it was said at the meeting, thank you, Kyle, that you save more money for the company than anyone.
It was said very publicly.
And we are confident that will be reflected, of course, on your paycheck. So congratulations, Angie.
Fingers crossed.
We're not bringing you in because you have to have your own relationships with everybody. And last thing we want to do is get you in any trouble or have any sort of hijinks. I think the main focus on our questions here is not so much why is, for example, Alan terrible to work with. Well, let's leave that alone. What is it about Jason and I that put us at the top of the power rankings specifically?
You guys literally go in there and one take.
Take, Jake's. Like, for real, though.
Yeah, one take. Sorry, Alan.
Unless I'm walking by.
I mean, we record tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I got some one takes in there.
Little incentive for you, Alan.
Yeah, talk into the mic, Alan. There you go. You got what now? What'd you say? And let me just ask you this, and I'll put you on the spot, and I apologize. No, it's fine. I'm going to put myself on the spot, too. Can you remember the last time that, let's say I went in there and it wasn't one take?
No.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't.
It's strange. It's weird. Yeah.
I think it was when I came by and burped really loud.
And that's an outside influence. I would imagine the same for Jason. So it's not just that. It's also, would you say that we are both consummate professionals?
Very
professional. Look at that, everybody. Well, I'll just leave this little visit here by saying
Ellen's stare, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, honestly,
there's a sales joke in all this that I'm not gonna say.
I would say this. This is how we learn and this is how we grow. Once upon a time, I'm sure somebody was like, that Carmichael Dave, I can't say I'm working with him on this stuff. He's always, and you know what? You work hard, you practice, you adapt, you overcome. Right? The bar is here. You can go to here. I believe in you. Also, I want to let you know that birthdays are meant to be spent with family and friends. And nothing says family and friends more than crumble cookies. For your appearance on the program this morning, Angie, we have donuts.
Oh, yay.
And would you like to participate with us in our celebrity birthdays for the very first? Very quick. I know you got work to
Angie,
do.
wouldn't you love to participate with us?
See, that's why you're...
I would love to.
All right, right? Passive aggressive.
Dang, if Ellen's looks could kill right now.
No,
right?
I'm good. I don't. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know.
You weren't the worst.
The tough,
Put it on my tombstone.
Yeah.
the tough thing with Alan, it's so hard to read him.
I know he's got such a poker face. Jason, who's our first celebrity?
Our first celebrity, happy birthday on this August 7th to Charlize Theron.
Okay, so normally, Angie, we would defer to you to be polite, but in this case, in this game, it's actually better to go last because you get to get a whole gamut of guesses. I will say with Charlize Theron, she is 50. I hate that guess, but I think it's almost right.
52.
Chris?
I think she is 50.
Angie?
I was going to say 52, so I'll
You
say
can say
53.
53. All right, we have a correct answer, and it goes to Dave and Chris. 50.
That's my that's a hall passer, by the way. Charlize Theron. She's no, I'm just being honest with you.
Ironically, you're her hall pass.
You know,
Yes.
I found that out years ago.
You just have to find
never
each other.
met.
Happy birthday to DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is 35. I'm off by 1.
36. Okay.
36. Chris?
34.
35.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Alan Stiles, 36 for DeMar DeRozan.
Old.
Happy birthday to, let's go with Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray.
He's still playing?
Former A draft pick.
Kyler Murray is 28.
29?
27.
26.
Okay. We have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave. Kyler Murray is 28.
Easiest to work with.
Happy birthday to Mike Trout.
Oh.
Best fish last name to ever play for the Angels, right? Better than Tim Salmon.
Yes,
Yeah.
but good, though.
But better than Kevin Bass. He was an Astro. Mike Trout is 34.
33.
32.
Ellie, you're taking all my numbers.
You really are, Al.
you
That's
can-
why
you can
you're
pick the
taking.
same.
That's why.
Same.
Yeah.
33?
Yeah.
We have a correct answer that goes to Carmichael Dave.
I just
Wow.
34.
Really,
It's 2 in a row.
Thank you.
Let's
Oh,
go.
he's got 3 so far, right?
Yeah, I do.
Let's go with Super Bowl winning quarterback Jalen Hurts of Angie's Eagles.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Wow, you just scooted down.
Where's
the fourth.
Jason on the list now, Angie?
Exactly. Wow. Noted Cowboy fan, Angie. Jalen Hurts is 28. You'd think he's older, but he's not. Yeah. Alan?
27.
27.
29.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Alan and Chris, 27. Let's do a movie. On this date, in what year did We're the Millers come out?
Ooh.
You guys see We're the Millers?
I'm going to defer to Chris on this.
Chris saw
I
it.
don't think I've ever heard
I'm
of
going to
it.
say Jennifer Aniston.
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis.
Oh,
That English kid.
Oh, that English
Oh,
kid.
that helps.
Yeah.
Emma Roberts.
TEK.
I'm going to say 2015.
It's not. It's 2014. Idiot. Everyone knows that.
2016.
Ellen.
Alan!
Go the other way.
Up or down?
The other way. Down.
No.
2015.
I'll say 2015.
Who said 2014?
20. I'd say 2014.
Dave's the closest. 2013.
Ah,
2013.
Happy birthday from ESPN Game Day, Lee Corso.
Florida
Final
State's Lee
year.
Corso.
117.
Lee is 83.
He's done, right?
He's doing the first.
He's still with
No,
us.
He's doing
Alan.
the first show and,
And
then
then
he's
he's
retiring.
done.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be doing the first show.
You got to relax.
85.
83, 85.
86.
88.
Angie's the closest. 90.
What?
Happy
I got
90th
one.
birthday today.
Wow.
Good for you, Lee Corso, and good for you, Angie. You know, it doesn't get said enough. Well, it's not just because Jason and I are easily the best in the business. You do such a wonderful job. You bail our asses out all the time. You're the backbone of the finances and more in this. But I think, honestly, a round of applause.
Yeah.
Publicly. We love her to death. For Christopher Lott, for Kelly Brothers, for Sam Amick, for Jason Ross, I'm Carmichael Dave. Alan Stiles is next. He's got the latest news for the Sacramento Kings. Are they all in on a free agent that we talked about last week? A guy who could be an all-star this year. Alan's going to tell you next.
The Alan Stiles Show.
But it's very simple. Jonathan Kuminga is sitting there saying, y'all wasted my